Okay.
Okay. Heather's being aloof with your script.
Yes. I'm trying to coordinate 4 things at once. I just don't know what's happening. God, Rita, you're awesome. I got invited to a birthday party on the 31st. I don't know if I can go.
Hey everybody, if you are just joining us, which you're probably not, but if you are, let us know. We are just going to do a little bit of pre-roll before we get started this week, a little bit in advance, just to try to catch any tech problems that we might have since we've had such a fraught stream lately. So if you can't hear me or can't hear them or somehow hear other disembodied voices that don't seem to be associated with the chat in any way, let us know, potentially contact an exorcist, depending on your situation.
Right.
How's everybody doing? Doing a good time? Having a good one? It's a good Memorial Day weekend. Let's do it. Here we go. Adventure times.
Adventure time.
How many hot dogs have you shoved in your face this Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I got at least 6 going on because you know how much I love a hot dog. 3 burgers at least.
All about that meat.
Yep.
As
much as I can. Add some chicken
This
wings.
week, the entire adventure is just a hot dog eating contest. So that's all we're gonna do in the session this week. It's just a huge. Can you imagine? Like, okay, you're like, we've been playing for 2.5 hours. Like, make a Constitution save. How many hot dogs can you eat? It's like really high stakes, right? Like,
and this is what
there's like an evil cult that worships hot dogs, and this is like the only way. They're trying to like bring about a hot dog related apocalypse.
This volcano just spews out hot dogs nonstop. They're already cooked and just like fly into the bun.
God, that'd be so dumb. I would.
The cult of there's like a horrible hot dog obelisk, the hot obelisk or whatever. Yeah, hot dog obelisk.
The hot dog obelisk.
That one.
You can't even do it. Hot dog obelisk. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it's just a hard combination of sounds.
Yeah, very weird.
What are the guys getting here? Nada?
What?
One of the guys getting here, the big burly guys.
Anytime.
Okay, well, I had the stream up and you can hear me, so that's a good sign.
Yeah?
Was it super
really cool? It was so crisp and clear.
Or was it okay?
It didn't look too jumpy. How about you guys shut up for a minute so I can listen to it? Jesus. It's a little on the jumpy side. I can't tell though if that's just me trying to watch it while also keeping Zoom up, right?
Yeah.
Like my computer bandwidth is just so low, so like you can hear me fine and it's not like terribly laggy. It works okay, I think. People can say something in the chat. If you're watching us right now in the chat, please let us know if this sounds terrible. I'm about to post a tweet that hopefully that will send more people in. But it looks good and it sounds okay. Like. I haven't said. Let me give it the real test. Previously on the Junior Adventurers League.
Oh.
It just fucking it just drops out completely.
Right.
Like it's literally a curse phrase. I have to change it to like last time on like.
It's like, you know, let's just jump in. I don't care anymore.
Whatever. Who gives a shit?
Before on tiny.
Last time.
Yeah.
Stuff. Jrmi's Adventuring Circus.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's the official subtitle of the campaign, Jrmi's Adventuring Circus. Completely.
Right.
Like, it's literally a curse phrase.
I like that freeze frame.
Come on. This thing will post the picture. Okay, listen, I don't have the video up right now because I'm posting the tweet, and the past, like, 25 seconds has been nothing but weird sounds from you guys. Just, for, like, way too long. No explanation.
We're allowed to make noises.
I just think, though, I like the idea of someone's like, oh, I'll come hang out with them, and then this is what they get. for 10 minutes.
Okay, give me your best Murloc impression. Go.
Who?
Murlocs are these horrible, like, level 1 monster from WoW.
That's great.
They're garbage.
Oh, sorry.
Don't even Google them. Don't even do it. Just fish people.
I had no plans to do that, so you're a little bit
Okay, well,
jumping the gun.
could have tried, but it's fine. What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to do too many things at once, and I don't get it.
Okay.
My brain is exploding, and I'm trying to listen and trying to type, and then trying to think at the same time, and it's just not a thing. Like, not a thing.
Let me know when you post that kid, and I'll follow the link and see if I can get it on my phone.
It's still uploading the picture. It's being a little slow.
Can you read what that says
Tight.
at the top? Above the.
Oh, it disappeared.
What's down here?
Live. Nothing.
Cut.
Nothing.
This one.
There we go. Good. Stream is healthy.
Okay.
Sweet.
It's tweeted. I tweeted it, Kat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tweeted it.
Hey, get in there. I see it. Please. Oh my god. Just
Okay,
send me, I don't want to deal with this app business again. YouTube gaming. I really hate your app on the phone. You need to know that.
Now they know.
I hate them. And
Dude, I don't.
Okay. I have a 4 o'clock scheduled as well. Oh shit, but it doesn't have the link. Let me edit it. Oh no, it does. Fuck you. I was right.
Okay.
Okay, help me with this. I don't know how I can fucking like everyone else can edit it. Do I just hit reply and it'll edit my comment?
Huh?
I have to edit that to have page numbers, but like see down here it says like edited, but I don't see like, can I just click on it and then yeah, it won't let me. I think it just goes to her page.
Oh god.
You're fucking it. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like if I just like I'm just gonna reply to it. We'll see if that gets it.
Ooh.
It is 10.
Live chat. Yes. Okay, I can get the chat on my phone, so I'm gonna turn off my YouTube, and hopefully that helps with any other issues you might have. And I will monitor chat from a phone. And if I have to reply, I'll just look like this.
I'm just angry texting the whole time.
I don't give a shit.
I just like spread all my shit here. It's so bad.
It's okay.
So my fiance is out of the apartment right now, and like 'cause
That's
she's
why I
in
just
Baltimore
don't-
at a wedding, and like this entire apartment is just like I've dropped everything that I own on the floor, like
just covered in everything.
like things I unnecessarily like easily. It would have been easier to put them where they belong, and it's almost as though I've maliciously dropped them.
Just every penny just boop.
Yeah, fuck off. Exactly. That's pretty much what it is. This is the most clothes that I've worn in 2 days, and it's only enough clothes to cover my visible body. Like, there's a lot of parts of me that are not clothed.
Not even socks?
No socks. Fuck
Who
off.
wears socks at home?
I know,
Just
I hate
saying.
socks in general.
I actually really do like socks, but it's just too fucking hot right now for socks.
How hot is it up there?
Yeah, in the 80s.
Ah, okay.
Which is not that hot for you guys, but like we don't have any air conditioning or anything here because it's not supposed to get this hot in the summer.
Yeah.
It's that thing with the city's not. Oh, you know what? It's 79. So
Oh,
in case you're wondering what the
With
temperature was
stagnant
like in
air.
Seattle, 0 people watching this in the chat.
so get those socks back on. You have no excuse.
We're watching. We're all that matters.
Exactly. I thought Cody was supposed to be here by now.
Yeah,
Where's
me
Cody?
too. God.
Weren't they both supposed to be here right now?
I hate Cody the most.
So number 18
Yeah.
is not working out either. Number
Kevin
19,
has like a
let's
good
get it
reason.
going.
He's not Cody.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was Cody though, boy.
Ugh. That doesn't even make any sense. Did the link work for you, Kate, in the tweet?
It did, yeah, and I have chat on my phone, so.
Oh, look, I am wearing pants. What do you know?
Oh, you got your big X-Men belt. Remember that was one of the first things. Oh, she can't fucking hear me.
Ah.
There's a pimple over here. It looks like a dildo.
Oh no. A what?
Tiny dildo.
What is it actually?
I'm not sure.
Like a play pickle?
Yeah.
For some reason.
Something like that.
It actually is just a tiny dildo. Is what it is. Like a child-sized fun dildo.
I refuse to join in on that conversation.
Have you actually seen the Avengers dildos? They're hilarious.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. Google it, that shit. The
No.
whole
Well, of
just,
course.
like, giant,
Everything that
like,
exists in the
thing.
world
I
has like
refuse to Google it.
a porn component, a
I actually saw that
component,
before
if
I
you
saw
will.
the movie, which is even better.
I saw this map of the U.S. and it had like every state colored in by what the most popular porn search is. Most of the country is lesbian porn, and then like Rhode Island was Sonic sucking his own dick, and like the caption of the whole map was just like, "What the fuck is going on in Rhode Island?" Because like everything else.
No,
is, like,
here's what I
normal.
like. Okay, that's one guy in Rhode Island who searches for that so many times
It
that
just
it
ruined the
skewed the
curve.
data.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no way there's
Yeah.
more than one,
Maybe
even
they
one
know
person
what's
in Rhode
really
Island.
going on,
Yeah,
like,
because
the
most
rest
of
the
the country is lesbian or like stepsister or stepmom.
What?
Yeah, Minnesota is like a stepsister state.
Of course
So
it
and then
is.
all like.
Oh, really? I
this
thought we were lesbian.
half-
Really?
No.
Damn.
Nope. The western half of the United States is lesbian, and most of the East Coast, and then in the middle.
It was
there's, like, some weird
Washington.
sprinkles
They
in
know
there.
it's that.
That's what it was. Because I remember being proud, being like,
Oh.
"You're goddamn right, it's lesbian porn. You're goddamn right, it is."
Of course it is.
Because I do my American duty, and I also search for that kind of
For
porn.
lesbian
So.
porn. Good.
I'm glad that this is all being recorded
Yep.
and immortalized on
Daniel
this
Chan
stream.
is very happy to hear all of this.
Oh, is
Talking
he,
about
is he here?
Hey, Daniel. Yes, he says,
Hey, Daniel.
"Wow, sounds good."
Tell us. Great. Tell us what kind of porn you look up, Daniel.
Today,
Listen,
the
we're all
lesbian
friends
porn.
here.
Eat the West Coast.
It's just the four of us.
Do you
Today's
have-
adventure is just all about porn. So
And the Avengers dildos.
The adventure's got to grow up
Yeah.
sometime.
Dude, seriously.
Absolutely.
Check them out. They're really funny.
That's really good to hear, Daniel. I'm very happy that the sound is at least flawless. I know there's going to be a little lag, but that's just, I think, general internet
Yeah.
abilities. But we are just going for good sound, and that's all we care about.
we're so happy that it sounds
And
okay.
I'm not going to jinx it.
Can
Did
actually hear
you happen to send me a list of namies?
Girl, you bet I did.
Does it include last week's too, by chance?
It's just last week's.
Okay.
Well, that'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did. I already.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm on it.
Girl, shoot.
Shit.
She.
No, the children will be fine, Daniel. They gotta learn about sex sometimes. You know?
Someday.
I would
Today's
just
that
love
day.
them going to sex ed. We got like an 8-year-old and like a 13-year-old.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
Okay, kids.
What a ridiculous adventure that would be. Sex
Today
ed
on
class
Junior
at the Junior
Adventures
Adventures League.
Sex.
Because like it's not a class. Like it's that Hogwarts thing where they only learn about magic and like you never see them like learn history. Where they have time travel. So it's like, hold on. It's just like, I'm going to go get a dinosaur for myself. I'm just going to have a dinosaur because I can time travel, right? Like, you don't have any context of like diseases or anything. Like, all these kids, they're
They're just like,
adults.
just show me
They're like
interesting
children with superpowers and no knowledge of like math or history or culture. Like, just magic. It's all they learn at that
Just
fucking
magic,
school.
only
I
magic.
see no problem with this. Creating an
Well,
army.
I see one problem with it.
Just like, I'm
Let's
sorry,
see.
how many pounds is that? 4. Do you not know 4? No,
Yeah, they
sorry,
don't.
But
Like,
I can
we're-
very honest.
I guess you know what? We've been rereading Chamber of Secrets, and there is a reference to arithmancy or whatever. There is a reference to like magical math, but I don't know if that's the same thing, right? Because there's a history of magic course as well that's taught by that ghost motherfucker. So there's that, and then there's I think it is literally called arithmancy or something like
Arithmancy.
that.
Why not?
Yeah, it's like math magic, which is like okay, that seems
Cast
pretty
a
dope.
spell to be
but-
able to do like simple equations. Why not?
Right. I mean, honestly, that seems more useful than like 90% of the magic that they do learn.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how often do you have to pull people's wands out of their hands in your real life? Oh, yeah, never. It's never happened. But, like, boy, if I had a spell that could calculate a tip, like, boom. There you go.
Nailed
Done.
it.
See you later.
It's not even real
Actually
money, who gives a
useful.
fuck.
Yeah. There's a spell for that. Okay. I think I'm pretty much ready. I'm just waiting on the rest of those dudes.
Yeah. They're
Of
probably
course.
coming.
I like how I'm the
Where
one
we
that's
went
actually
wrong.
on time this time.
I was gonna say it
super
was
early.
pretty bizarre. Did you?
I usually have Saturdays off,
I-
but I worked yesterday, so now I got today off.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I
'Cause you were
was-
here really early.
Yeah, I was here at like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kate texted me like, Heather's here already. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Heather?
We
I
just
was
made
like-
out for a
That's
couple
right.
hours.
I was not done showering, and I was like, oh shit.
So I joined her.
You just made
It was
out
just,
for
you
a
know,
couple of hours. Straight
She's
hours.
Really good.
Yeah.
How boring would that? Like at a certain, I'm like, I'm
I got
done.
some tricks.
This
you
is
don't
not.
know.
Apparently,
Felt like minutes. and
Apparently.
as if it never even happened.
Somehow we discovered time travel in those moments.
Daniel,
time dilation. Yeah.
Daniel, I don't know what you mean. Clearly, we're on my couch in my living room. We've
Right by
always
each
been
other.
here, and this is not anywhere different. Certainly not a different location.
It's not.
Are you going to
Just the
implicate
lighting's
yourself
different.
in this stream, Kate?
No, we're in my
What
living
we're trying
room.
to say is that Kate's a burglar, and she breaks into the houses of other people and
people
streams
with
there.
real juicy internet connections, though. Like that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
that's the primo
It's her
thing.
I don't want
adventurous
to take their
weekends.
things. I just want to
Just want to stream.
just wanna
The
stream.
stream
good stream.
will inevitably be cut short when like the homeowners arrive, and you guys have to like, we're rumbled,
In
and
the
like
middle of
collect up
perceptual, it's
the
just like,
equipment.
no!
Roll like,
Oh God!
but I got a net 20 on my charisma. I can talk to them.
Ridiculous.
I can negotiate my way out of this.
I actually wrote it into the adventure, like I'm calling the people that live there, like, okay, and at this point you're gonna come in. That's the real encounter, is talk your way out of this dilemma.
Real life applications. Doing a thesis project.
Yep.
Didn't think about that. Next level shit, man. 4D dungeon mastering. Alright. Let's see. What was I gonna do?
What would that be,
I have
like
my
a level a year?
Kleenexes
That's
in
kinda
case I have to blow my gross nose.
Oh.
If I do that, I'll be sure to do it like right into the
Sneeze.
microphone.
Please do. We want to hear every bit of that.
Yeah.
So wait,
I'm at that
sick?
point. Go ahead.
hold on. So Daniel, I'm sure that you are making a joke, but because now anytime someone says anything about camera or audio in chat whatsoever, then I just get immediately nervous that something is happening. So are you making a joke about the camera streaming from an off dimension, or is our camera off? I need you to tell me because I'm so scared. I have been hurt so many times and I will never recover. Anyway,
And I will never recover, she said.
never recover.
Anytime she steps
Yeah,
in
there's
an
no
AV room, just no!
Yeah. You know, I don't step in a lot of AV rooms. That's like not a thing that I do anymore. I'm not sure if that's something you do a lot, Heather.
Giant soundboard. I actually do. Yeah.
Not a thing I do anymore. That part of my life is done now.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I appreciate that it is literally just Daniel.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
awesome.
Daniel.
He's repping it right now. Yeah, I just
repping
checked
it
out
up.
the chat.
Was that them? Maybe they went to your place and they're very confused.
No, I asked everyone to confirm the change
Yeah.
of address. So
I mean,
unless
I paid
read my
attention
tweet,
to
twit
it.
texts. I don't tweet at
Twit
them.
text.
Twit
Do you mind
texts.
checking the front door?
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam.
If they've just been like standing out there for 10 minutes.
Well, it's like, not to bring up the doorbell because I didn't want it to freak out Seamus, but
Yeah.
I assumed
It's
that they would
unlocked,
then
though.
knock
Yeah.
instead of just like
Or,
standing
like,
out there being like, you will,
text
I
us.
don't know, they'll just have to know that we're here.
I wonder if we're gonna get like a Memorial Day thing where people are gone, right?
Yeah. Well, I've looked better, Daniel Chan, but I'm sure the stream has not looked or sounded better. Thank you for that. I promise I look better some days. Oh no. Yeah,
This
once
is
the
as
stream
good as it
starts,
gets
we're
for me,
definitely
I don't
cursed.
know.
So, me and Daniel just chatting.
I'm just
I have
gonna
pants on. That's
every couple of minutes. I'm just gonna say previously on Junior Adventurers League, just to see if that kills it. We still here? Let us know. Send us your box tops.
God, it's fucking Mr. Jingles.
I'm gonna text them and just be like, yo guys, what's up?
Thank you.
What's
And
the
I need you to be a
situation?
better producer, Heather, because you're in charge of experience.
Oh no.
Producing it.
This is a responsibility I'm not ready for.
A terrible burden.
You've
Yeah,
been
just
training for
throw it
this
on
for
me.
so long without realizing it. Remember that thing when we were eating with chopsticks earlier? here's where it comes into play. You figure it out.
No, I know. And somehow remotely doing it with Timothy too. Just all at once, taking the same bite.
So Daniel, every 5 minutes in stream, I'm just going to need you to type in the chat. You guys are still streaming and we can hear you and this is great. Every 5 minutes. It's just you and us, buddy.
You'll also need to compliment her hair every single time you do
or
it.
other stuff, like I got really good lipstick on and like I like my glasses and this is a cool sweater. You know, like just some options of things you could say.
It's funny because you guys to me are like extremely blurry like Lego people. Like the colors are really weirdly waxed out, so you look very yellow and like everything's very pixelated. So like I have no idea what either of you look like. You just
Perfect.
are weird. Perfect. What?
We're not actually people.
We're not. We actually just set the camera in front of a couple Legos, and it just looks like we're kind of talking. We're just like behind them, just like playing with them.
We're getting drunk
something else,
and we're just like controlling these puppets.
We're right behind.
That was the greatest session of D&D I've ever played. Turns out like the Lego versions are much more fun than you guys.
I did a poll on my last call sheet. Okay, so at the end of the like call sheet email for all of the crew, and I'm like, "Did you get the information for tomorrow's shoot? You need to tell me, because otherwise I'm calling you a million times." I have like a quiz thing to know that they read all the way to the bottom and didn't just skip all of my really important instructions that I spent time crafting in an email. And this week's poll, or like this shoot's poll, was like, you know, answer with this question: Legos or Connects? And Legos won, obviously. Yeah. But I'm like, guys, though, you can make like a Ferris wheel with Connects.
That's true.
But that's all you can make with Connects.
No, you can make lots of stuff. You can put all your Hot Wheel cars on them. It's great. I'm just saying.
You can make
Rethink Connects.
the Millennium Falcon and Legos. Those. And so many.
You can make.
things.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely make a Ferris wheel with Legos.
Oh yeah.
There's no way.
There's so much shit you can do with those things.
Kevin has part.
Yeah, no one's ever been to Connects Land because it's not a place.
It should be. I'm just saying. I'm not saying they're better, but I'm saying they should be equal. I feel like they both bring lots of really cool things.
No, they're not equal.
Yeah, I'm gonna champion for Connects.
I'm not saying that you can't champion for Connects, but the idea that Connects are equal to Legos is silly, right?
No,
it is.
Not
it's
right.
Silly.
Like that you add that you're like right, though.
Right.
No.
We all agree. No, okay. But what I'm saying is that like if you say, obviously Legos won, then you're at least somewhat tacitly admitting that like Connects aren't at least on the same level as Legos.
Okay, right? I guess what I meant was obviously Legos won because they have a popularity contest and their branding is really, really good, and everyone's like, Legos are like the Starbucks of the like play toy world.
Sure, but what I'm saying is that like coming from like a capitalist perspective, that like if Legos are that successful, then you can't just blame that entirely on branding. Aren't their products better on some level because they're bought by like an exponential factor more than Connects? Right? Like,
no, I can blame a lot of that on branding, actually. Like, there's so many marketing studies that just point to branding and how important that is in
I'm not saying it's not important. I'm not saying it's not even the main contributing factor. But what I'm saying is that, like, when you boil it down, like, it's not 99% marketing and 1% product is what I'm saying. It might even be 70-30, but that still means that a 30% better product than Connects is still better.
Oh, there's a poll in the bottom of the door and you have to do some things.
Daniel, what do you think? Whose side are you on here? Do you support Lego or Connects?
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Well, it's just me now, folks, hanging out while we get everything situated. We're in a new location today, a place that Kate broke into. So we'll be getting started pretty soon here. In the meantime, we're having a raging war about whether Lego or Connects are superior. I take the obvious stance that Legos are better, while Kate is trying to push her weird pro-Connects agenda, which is weird, and no one knows why. It's possible that she's in the pocket of, I would call them big Connects, but they're really small Connects because no one cares. What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. We're going to get started in about 3 minutes, assuming that everybody else gets here on time. Everything cool, okay?
Yeah, we're just trying to get Seamus introduced to the guys before.
Gotcha.
But he sees them and he's not freaking out.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. He's like, I guess you guys are okay.
Hey, Seamus.
Yeah, he's good.
Hey, buddy. There he goes.
There is a large dog present named Seamus that we're having to inoculate the rest of the cast to. Did Daniel come out on either side here?
He 100% agrees with me. Yep. And by 100%, I mean that he does not even remember connects, and that makes me very sad.
There you go. That's it.
Betrayed.
I won.
Betrayed by Daniel.
I won the best.
No,
Number one.
That's
you
not
got
what
it.
any of that means.
Tremendous.
Oh, chat disconnected. Why?
Uh-oh.
Doesn't help.
It's begun.
Daniel, are we still okay? Please answer. I didn't get a compliment or from you in the last 5 minutes, and I'm scared. Daniel. Unable to connect to chat. Just log back in.
I love Legos. Grew up with them, he said.
Quit checking. Hey, Cody. We've got like 2 minutes until we
Hey,
start stream.
here comes Michael. What's up, Shadow? Nice to see you, dude. We're just doing some pre-roll right now while we're waiting for more people to show up. I believe that at this point everybody is here.
They're here. They're just kind of gathering themselves, gathering their.
Okay. Cool. Should I move the tweet? Yeah, that's gonna go. That's gonna hit in about 2 minutes.
Move it
Do we
like
want to
5
push that
or-
back? Yeah.
Sure.
Let me do that.
Okay.
No, I was eating a very
Kate,
tasty raw vegan meal. But I'm pretending it's hamburgers.
Oh, Kate did it. I thought you said Kate. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry.
It's gonna get loud for a minute while everybody settles in.
It's fine.
Sorry, it's a little crowded.
Yeah. Can't work under these conditions.
I'll be in my trailer.
I'm so sorry. Are we streaming though?
Yep. Well, yeah, everyone is.
Everyone's looking.
I need to dig through your back. I'm gonna get super close to you once you get seated, man.
I can get the
Oh.
clumsy PC award today. That can go to me.
Okay.
Oh shoot! Of course, all the dice fell out.
Boy.
Oh no! Oh. Spills his dice out.
Get my character sheet out.
The clumsy
In the
PC
meantime,
award.
While I get the dice.
Goes to.
There it is.
Yep.
Cody.
Every week.
Every week. What? Come on. No. Usually I'm super on time, super ready to go.
I think I made up for all my previous weeks by being here like 3 hours early.
I should have
I
came
win.
with Chinese delight. I had that.
Oh
idea.
my god, yes! We're gonna skip it more.
Why didn't you, Cody?
We're waiting for the-
One of these days, someone's gonna take it to the next level with some Chinese delight. Absolutely.
I didn't bring you guys anything.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, I just got off.
AP Adrian Peterson.
So I closed at the coffee shop Friday night. Woke up in the morning, went to the Federal, worked, left, walked straight to Coffee Bean, clocked in, worked
Nice.
until midnight, just got off work.
Aw, I love those days.
Brutal one.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin.
Oh, he's not going to sorry.
Say what?
He said sorry.
I love you, Timothy.
Two spaces, but
Yeah.
it's
No,
just
I
your
don't care.
backyard, so we don't need to.
Grimy
Really, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a watermelon goza. Yeah.
All the
You
pressure
can't be mean.
of,
I will.
Can you
trade
jack
this
me
with you
in?
with a hand. I will jack you in.
I'm jacked in. Can you
Okay.
hear me? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Is everybody set?
Set enough. I'm gonna be getting my dice out while.
It's okay. He's about to prompt the beginning of the like adventure, I'm sure, and then that'll like.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't. I'm sorry. Say that again, Kate.
Oh, I was just saying, you're about to prompt the beginning of the adventure, and then everything will go to shit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Everything will inevitably collapse around us like a house of cards.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Everybody ready? All right. Previously on Junior Adventurers League, the summer term is drawing to an end. Soon, our adolescent heroes will hang up their packs and their sashes and return to class.
Aw.
It's been a wild ride for those adolescent heroes for their first summer, exploring ruins, solving mysteries, and saving their professors more than once. But even this is only the beginning of their adventuring careers. To conclude their first semester in the Junior Adventurers League, our adolescent heroes have been sent on their very first solo mission. Deep in the jungle, the junior adventurers must infiltrate a ruined temple and retrieve an ancient and accursed artifact thought to be responsible for the civilization's collapse. The adventure begins on the 98th of Summershine, year 557 of Kairosha's 4th age. This is episode 7, Monkey See, Monkey Do. All right, welcome everyone to the final episode of the first season of Junior Adventurers League. This is a D&D 5th edition actual play campaign brought to you by the creators and cast of Experience Points. In the Junior Adventurers League, our heroes are students at the Gygaxian School of Future Adventurers, which is a fantasy boarding school that teaches children everything they need to know about exploring dungeons and slaying dragons. Each week, our adolescent heroes undertake a new and perilous quest chosen by our audience in a weekly poll that will test their skills, their knowledge, and their teamwork.
If you are somehow here without knowing what Experience Points is, that would be really odd. But we are
Very
a
strange.
12-part web series about D&D and the people who play it. We have season 1 here on YouTube on our channel. It's very findable. All up and available for you to watch next as this Memorial Day weekend special. We are currently fundraising for our season 2, and you can find out more about that on our Patreon.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But let's meet our adventurers. We're going to go down the line this week. I want you guys to give me your player name, your character name, a little description, your class, your race, that kind of thing. And the question this week is going to be, what was your favorite moment of season 1 so far? All right, so we're going to start on the end with our halfling bard. Go ahead and take it away, Kate.
Hello, my name is Kate. I play Jrmi, who is a halfling bard, 8-year-old girl on Junior Adventurers League. I played Mac in Experience Point Season 1. I'm also one of the co-producers and director of that. Boy, okay, my favorite part of Season 1, I'm really tempted to say this opening because we haven't had any technical issues yet.
Hey! But I think saying that is really kind of tempting
so
fate,
I'm not gonna.
right?
I'm not gonna say that, and instead I really liked the one time that you were at the gin when you were I don't know, you were just really funny in that episode. You had a lot of good one-liners. terrible character.
That was Party of One, the episode with the genie.
Right.
All right, let's just go right down the line. Who's this dashing gentleman sitting immediately to Kate's right?
Hello, my name is Cody Bushee, and I play Theodûir, the elf.
Everyone's favorite.
Everybody's favorite. Snotty little elf. He's a sorcerer, and he's about 12 years old. He has slick back, blonde hair, and he's very proud of where he comes from.
Does he have a last name?
He does.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what it is.
And his father has a name.
Let's hear it.
TBD.
Okay, his
Find out
father,
in season 2.
His father's name is TBD.
Is Kentreldir of House Thovin. Wait, Thaven. No. Thavendir. No, Thaven. No.
Oh no!
I had it. I should have written it down.
Here?
Yeah.
No,
That's okay.
It's not.
Nope.
No.
It's
It's just a fake one.
Yeah.
Tricked us.
Just like him. Fake.
I really like the first name though. What was his father's name?
His father's name?
Yeah.
Kentreldir.
Kentreldir. I really liked that a lot.
Nice.
Nice. Kentreldir. Okay, got it. What was your favorite moment of the first season?
I think, I don't know, generally, this is going to be kind of a cop-out, but I'll get a little more specific if you just hang with me, okay? But generally, I loved how every character really just developed some kind of specific relationship with one another. How, I don't know, we all talk to each other a certain way, which I think is really funny. But I really loved the relationship I developed with Moss in, which episode was it? It was one of the beginning ones, I think, where the city would start to rise above the water eventually.
Yeah.
Because you guys got separated from the rest of the group.
Yeah,
because
we
these
got
parachutes.
separated,
Yeah.
and it was very, I don't know. But I think that was one of my favorite moments.
That's great. Yeah. That was a very fun moment. All right, moving right along. Who is this lovely lady?
Hey guys, I'm Heather Lore. I play Valqwyn in this one. It's a half-elf soldier. She's half drow specifically, but we don't really touch on that too much. I think... So, of course, my favorite parts of Season 1 are all the slow-motion action poses.
Of course.
But I'm trying to think out. I think my favorite ones were...
My favorite slow-motion action poses.
There were so many great ones. Theodûir actually wasn't in this one. It was when we were in
the Wizard's Tower?
Yeah, the Wizard's Tower, when we banished the imp or whatever. Yeah, all the poses in the light.
Yeah, because you had the Well of Flying, right? So you could do all kinds of ridiculous poses.
Yeah, who wouldn't want that? Just, yep.
Super cool. Excellent. And last but not least, who is this dark, roguish fellow?
This dark, roguish fellow plays quite the reverse in this series. I play, my name is Kevin. I play Moss, the dwarven druid. In our little fun adventures league here, and he's a short, squat, kind of chubby, pig-nosed, smelly kid with a peasant cowl that he runs around.
Just keeps going.
Buck teeth.
Teeth, horrible body odor, nasty
very bad
warts.
BO.
It just gets worse and worse.
Club foot.
Club foot.
Well, I never
No
knew that.
tongue.
No teeth.
No teeth at all, except for the two in the front.
Just 2 buck teeth.
Half
that's
of that is true. Half of that is false. You be the judge. You get to make your own.
You decide,
Choose your own adventurer. So I think that probably my favorite part is, unfortunately, unfortunately for Theodûir, while I do love the relationship that Theodûir and Moss, we basically kind of decided by the end of this, Moss and Theodûir are probably best friends, but only out of necessity. Solely because no one wants to hang out with Moss, and no one wants to hang out with Theodûir.
Yeah.
So Theodûir hangs
You
out with
guys
Moss.
don't actually get along at all, but you have to.
We
right?
have to because we're literally it. But I think my favorite episode was the fact that Theodûir wasn't here for the episode that he absolutely should have been here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a whole
the Wizard's
episode
Tower.
based around Arcana checks, and not a single one of us was good at it.
I think that kind of made it better, right? If you had just had
It made it
Theodûir.
ridiculous. We were
in this
we don't know what we're
you
doing.
need magic to do it.
Absolutely.
Just
Yeah.
I think the only other thing that might trump that, and this is a little darker, is the ogres.
Yeah.
It kind of
That was a
that's
good one.
if there's one thing I really love about playing Dungeons and Dragons, it's the mortality of this character you've spent so much time with, and that was the falling of that princess was one of the major
Super dark ending.
very
Yeah.
dark but super eye opening to be like, we could die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, totally. All right, great. So with that, we're going to jump right into our season finale. Thanks, everybody, for sticking with us with all of our technical issues. It sounds like everything's working out okay for now. Kate, is there anything that we need to adjust or fix before we get started?
So far, it's fine.
Great, let's do it. So as I mentioned in the opening, you guys have finally been sent on your first solo mission. The rest of the summer's kind of dwindling down. You only have a few days left. This is kind of meant to be your big culmination mission of the first year you guys spent in the Junior Adventurers League. There is no adult in sight. Party while the parents are away. So for this mission, you guys have been teleported to the edge of the Kamaputhak Valley, which is this very remote, very isolated, very jungled region far to the south of Kairosha. It's covered in ancient ruins and thick jungle, very much the opening of the first Indiana Jones movie, right? 100% the pulpiest, most vine-choked forest you can possibly imagine. So when we start, you guys have been trekking through this jungle for maybe about an hour. You're headed towards an old crumbled pyramid, which you guys had, the professors told you about a little bit, but how much you guys paid attention, again, is always kind of up to you. The pyramid is called the Pyramid of Putanpuri, and it's like an old ancient pyramid constructed by a lost civilization that used to live in this valley. It's thousands of years old. No one's been here for a very long time, and you guys are basically tasked to infiltrate this temple and recover an artifact called the Eye of Kimbu that's located inside this pyramid. But I think that's those details have kind of been glossed over as you guys are just super excited to be out on your own and not have to drag this useless professor along with you the whole time. So you guys have been trekking through the jungle for about an hour. Do you maybe want to give me a little description of like what it's been like? It's very buggy, very muggy and full of bugs and vines and overgrowth and stuff like that. What's the marching order? What does this look like? What do you guys do when you're kind of left to your own
I'll be in the
devices?
front because I feel like I'm probably going to have to slash through some vines in the front.
Absolutely,
with my scimitars.
Yeah.
Just hacking it away like a machete. Cool. So Val's in the front looking super like dramatically sweaty and like, got the shirt open a little bit like Indiana Jones style, cutting down the
But not
vines.
open too much because that...
Just a little.
Right. No, just a little
She's
bit.
over puberty already. It's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. So Val's in the front. Who's behind Val?
I could be behind Val, I guess.
Okay. How are you reacting to these conditions, Theodûir?
I like the idea that Val somehow got like a fedora from like a trade shop, like
Yeah,
on the outskirts
inexplicably
of
wearing a fedora.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
I
somehow,
did.
like
Just
looking very
Just
similar.
appeared.
It's practical. It keeps the sun out of your face, right?
Yeah.
It's very practical.
so handy.
I'm probably like deep in my spell book looking for some way to cool myself or keep the bugs.
Yeah.
Keep the bugs off
totally.
in some way. Some kind of
I feel
repellent.
like you keep like tripping over things or stepping in sinkholes because you're not
For
really
sure.
watching where you're going,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I probably
And
like push back a branch at one point and let it go and just like smacks him in the face.
Yes, yes.
I keep bugging Val about. Oh, are we there yet? Hurry up! It should be just over this ridge, shouldn't it?
Totally. Totally. All right, who's behind Theo then?
Do you
Moss
want
or
me,
Jrmi?
do you want me to be?
I think Moss is probably fluctuating his position. He's
Okay,
probably,
yeah, you're kind of moving around.
He's probably following, like, if Theodûir falls into a mud puddle, Moss is right behind him, just jumping in, like, yeah, let's do that. And,
Okay. I thought you meant like helping him, but then no,
No,
like, you
no.
just
He's
jump in
literally,
after
like,
him. Yeah.
if Theodûir falls into quicksand, and Moss is like, yeah, let's go.
Me too. Yeah.
But then also Moss is probably on the lookout for new animals he's never seen before because if I see some new things, I can turn into new things.
Yeah, sure. Give me a survival check, maybe.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That makes sense to me.
Just move your food.
Let me move my food. Survival. Ooh, a whopping 9.
Okay. Well, there are a lot of primates in this area, so you've seen baboons and stuff before, so that's not necessarily a new animal. There are a lot of beautiful butterflies in this region, but since you can't turn into anything that can fly, you can't really transform into that. But otherwise, you don't see anything else too new. But I imagine you're keeping your eyes peeled all the time looking for
I know he's probably excited. He's excited either way. He's like, that baboon smashing the place up.
That's of course.
Shit at a tree.
And then bringing up the rear would be our bard. What are you up to, Jrmi?
I'm marching around. I'm probably any sound I hear, I'm trying to emulate in my kazoo.
Right.
And if I don't hear sounds, then I'm just singing stuff.
I like the idea that it's like the kazoo, you really can't emulate sounds very well. It's like a really bad instrument for that.
I'll try.
Particularly. So, like horrible kazoo sound.
It's like more like the cadence of any sound I hear. Like if a monkey has like a.
Well, there's a lot of bugs and like cicadas and stuff that would make
so
sounds
I'm just
like that.
droning on and like
Okay.
marching.
Cool. So no stealth then. Got it.
Never.
All right, so you guys trek for approximately about an hour, and you have a general sense of which way you're going. You can always kind of see your destination kind of looming up. You finally like kind of come through into a large clearing where this structure has been built. Allow me to serenade you with some box text.
Yes,
Ooh. Rising from the steaming jungle is an imposing structure of vine-choked stone. It is a pyramid, 10 stories tall, all intricately carved and crumbling with age. A single staircase, steep and treacherous, leads from the jungle floor to the ziggurat's summit. Up at the top, a thin trail of smoke can be seen rising from the very top of the pyramid. It rises up into the air. It's maybe about mid-morning, like 10 a.m. In our time, and you guys have just trekked through the jungle, and there it is. There is the pyramid of Putanpuri that you are meant to explore. What do you want to do?
Head up those stairs.
Cool. Yeah. If you guys have ever been to, I'm not sure if anyone of you have, but if you guys have ever been to Tenochtitlan or the Aztec ruins in Mexico, it's very similar, where the stairs are incredibly steep and treacherous. I will need. Go ahead.
Is it like a pyramid or is it a ziggurat type?
Well, it's a ziggurat in the sense that like it has the multiple layers, but it's got the staircase that goes right up the middle of it. So it's not like walk a little bit and then a level and walk. It's the stairs are contiguous, but it has the multiple layers. Like a ziggurat.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use those words interchangeably, even though they are architecturally different.
Just visually, I just want to.
Totally, yeah.
It's like a combination of the two.
So are we at the base of the?
Yeah, you're at the base
structure?
of this big structure.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do some? Can I do like a perception check around to see if?
Yeah.
There's like
Check
a
for
stair.
traps.
Is there an elevator that we can
Or-
just?
What are you looking for, Theodûir?
Maybe there's markings on the wall or something about the eye of. What are we looking for again?
The Eye of Kimbu.
The Eye of Kimbu.
Kimbu. Kimbu.
None of us have pencils to write any of this down.
I don't have any pencils on me.
That's fine.
I might have.
But just that way you guys can Kimbu.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your perception check, Theodûir. If you want to just do a glance, it's a perception. If you want to take time, it's investigation.
I'm gonna do perception too because that doesn't look good.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I said perception. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
I rolled poorly, so I got a 4.
I got a
Okay.
7. We both rolled
7.
poorly.
Yeah, you guys notice pretty much the same thing, that all the carvings on the side of the pyramid / ziggurat are all of monkeys. You can see they're kind of in various different poses. Some of them are shrieking, some of them are climbing, some of them are holding things. But that is obviously the reoccurring motif all across here are like monkey designs.
Just different monkeys.
Yeah.
Different kinds of monkeys, yeah. Uh-huh.
Can I do it? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Can I do a perception check for just like any kind of like obvious traps?
Yeah, sure, go for it. On the stairs, or where are you looking?
Just like right where we are presently on this, in like my immediate.
Go for it,
surround.
yeah. Perception, please.
12.
Okay. You don't see any like traps in the sense that, oh, this is a booby trap that someone is hidden, but the stairs are very, very steep and treacherous and crumbly. It doesn't look impossible that you could step in the wrong place and slide down some distance. You would also notice with your 12 that it does look like there is obvious presence of someone having been here recently. You find like boot prints on the stairs that are like sort of wet mud. Like maybe an hour ago, somebody climbed up these stairs. Yeah.
So what you missed is the marking.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I'll stop.
You wanted to make a check, Theodûir, of some kind?
Well, I was just gonna.
Yeah, so you might get to
I don't
do
know.
your
I'm
Bailey
curious
uniform
about the
again.
monkeys. Maybe I could do an investigation.
You could do investigation or history, having seen that
History.
now, to try to identify maybe who built the pyramid or what is this place about.
I guess I would do history then in that
I think you can be
case.
their god.
Go for it.
Their monkey cult.
Do I know? Can I roll like a nature or something like that to see what kind of monkeys they are or something like that?
Absolutely, go for it.
Nature would be a 14.
Okay, how'd you do on your history, Theodûir?
Not good. A 7.
Oh my god, it's the same thing.
I know. I rolled the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know, man.
I don't get it,
Who's super into monkeys? It's weird.
I don't see any eyes of Kimbu, so this
Aside
must
from
not be
Moss.
relevant.
All these dang bugs.
So Moss, you can recognize that they are a species of macaque. So it's a monkey that lives in our world in Asia and Africa. It doesn't generally have a very visible tail, but it does technically count as a monkey. And they're usually used in a lot of iconography. What was your total? A 14?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you would know this because you guys would have been briefed about this before you left. This valley and this area of the world 1,000 years ago was ruled over by a species of monkey people called the Venarans.
Cool.
And so it's very conceivable that they built this temple and that they built these ruins. You remember seeing these monkeys, and you heard the word monkey when the professors were explaining it to you, and that really stuck in your brain.
Just like, yeah.
So you kind of put those two things together. Oh, wait, that's what they meant when they said monkeys. But the Venarans have been gone for hundreds of years. No one's seen one since. So until now.
Find out.
So what's the plan, guys?
The adventure begins March
Start going up, I
24th.
suppose.
Where do these stairs go?
All the way up. They're like the Mayan temples. So they just go like,
No, no.
yeah.
I was setting you guys up for a quote, but never mind.
Where do they go?
They go up.
Uh-huh.
It's Ghostbusters.
Oh, I'm not. You know, I
Wow,
actually
it's
haven't
been
seen
forever
Ghostbusters.
since
Isn't
I've
that
seen it.
terrible?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Chat knew.
It's
I
fine,
said.
everybody. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay, so if you guys want to climb these
question
stairs,
marks.
that will be strength athletics checks, please.
Strength athletics. I'm so good at
Yep.
this. Yeah.
Not 17, baby.
Nice.
I'm at the top of the pyramid.
I get a -2 to my athletics.
I
So
got a
get
mod 24.
I get a 12.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. Everybody but Theodûir.
I rolled so well.
So, as I said, it's very, very steep. It's much less of a staircase and more of a ladder is kind of the vibe that you get. And you're kind of going up sort of this very, very steep, these little tiny steps. You get the feeling that it was made for people who are better climbers than you guys are. And every once in a while, when you put your feet down, it'll crack and a piece of stone will fall away. Theodûir, you do actually fall a fair distance at one point. You only take 1 point of damage, and you're more scuffed up than you are like really hurt. But it does. You do not look very dignified as this happens. It kind of ruins your rep a little bit.
Moss will probably notice that, and he will laugh at you.
Well, you're behind him because he's
and I'll
second.
start.
Oh yeah, Moss
see
will
him, like,
definitely
kinda fall
notice
back.
that and laugh at you.
Who
Boisterously.
was the buffoon that designed this terrible structure? It's not at all fit for walking.
Come on, Dweir.
It's meant for monkeys.
I'm sorry. What's up, Jrmi?
Oh, I was just yelling. Come on, Dweir.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm coming.
I don't know. It's pretty good.
Do I have to try again? Is that what happens now?
Oh, just
No,
stay there
you
for
can
the
make it
rest.
up. You just fall one time. Yeah, you're
I
okay.
see.
Yeah.
You just
So that's it.
fall
Sort of
a little
represents
bit.
how many times you f it up. You effed it up once. Okay, so you guys can climb up to the top of the pyramid. As you're getting close, can I get another round of perception checks, real quick? It's getting kind of like nauseatingly
14.
high, right? You're 10 stories up, and it's getting like, oh, the wind is kind of blowing at you, and if you turn back, it's really steep and far down.
Don't look down.
Mod
Exactly.
19.
Okay.
6.
Oof.
4. A
Jrmi?
plane flies underneath us.
14.
Okay, so Val and Moss then, it makes sense for you, Val, because you're up in the front. You can hear that there are voices up on top of this pyramid. There's somebody talking up on the sort of the roof, if you want to call it that, of the ziggurat. Going back and forth, speaking in common. You can't pick out their words exactly because of the wind, but every once in a while you'll catch a word here or there. Yeah, Moss, you hear this as well.
How far down are we from the top? Are we like 10 feet?
I
down?
would say, yeah, 10 feet's good. Not very far, but you can hear it. You also remember that you saw a curl of smoke from the top corner of the pyramid when you were up there. So that kind of correlates with the voices that you're hearing. There is somebody up here.
May I stealth up?
Yeah, you could try stealth.
Yeah.
Say 9.
I'll definitely tell the others if they don't already know that there's voices.
Okay,
Probably
yeah,
just
sure.
complaining about.
The whole
The
time I was like,
structure.
I fell. So windy.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do, Moss? You just want to warn your companions?
I'll probably just warn them, and if she's gonna stealth up, I'll probably hold back
Okay,
the
sounds
rest
good.
of the crew. If you're gonna...
So you try to climb up a little bit, Val, to stealth up to the top, and you step on some bad masonry, and it causes a bunch of it to fall. You're not there more than a couple seconds, frozen, when you see a figure peeks over the top and looks down with a sword out and pointing the sword in your face. You sort of have a moment of, wait, what? This person doesn't seem to fit in the surroundings at all. It's a, I guess you can't see the proportion, but it's a very handsome figure. Got sort of like coiffed blonde hair, wearing shining armor and wielding this shining longsword, pointing it at you. You look at them and they instantly remind you of Jrmi. Jrmi, when you look up, you realize it's your older brother, Odo, who's peering over the side of the pyramid, pointing a sword at Val. Who goes there? He says.
He's so poncy. I'll just scream a bunch and then try and climb up really fast. Irresponsibly.
Sure. What's your actual name? I forget, because Jrmi's your nickname, right?
Priska.
Priska. He sort of swings the sword from you, Val, over to Priska. Priska? What are you doing here?
We're here to find something.
Oh my gosh!
Someone's eye.
I don't believe it. You're the junior adventurers.
You heard of us.
Well, of
Well,
course
don't-
they've heard of us. Well, me especially.
He puts his sword away. He's this halfling, again, in this resplendent armor. The sun is behind him, so he looks super heroic and ridiculous. His shining white teeth.
Just a random breeze on him at all times.
We
Oh, yeah.
know who he is, right?
You can make I mean, you've definitely mentioned him before, Jrmi. I don't know.
From her squeal, we could probably assume.
Literally all the time I'm talking about Odo.
Yeah, so you definitely would.
And Does he have a Well, I want to do a history check, I guess.
You can do a history check on him, in particular. Go for it.
Just ask
I
Jrmi.
can tell you anything. What do you need to know?
Yeah.
I know all these. I've read this book 8 times. I have 3 signed copies.
22, so I must have just heard her talk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've absorbed everything about this guy. Well, you would also just know that he does have kind of a reputation in the Junior Adventurers League, or at the Gygaxian School. He's an alum, and a fairly recent alum. He's maybe like 18 or 19, and he's right in the prime of his adventuring career. He's a paladin of the goddess Avandra, who's the goddess of adventure and like risk-taking and bold action and heroism.
Of course.
And he leads. His sort of nickname is Many Heart, and he leads an adventuring company called the Many Hearts. And they're known throughout sort of Kyrosha for their youth and their adventure, and like they're just the sort of the one direction of the adventuring world, if you will, right? Like they're the young hot group right now.
They all have really good hair and very shiny armor.
Definitely.
Cool. And his name's Odo?
Odo.
Odo. O-D-O. Odo.
Okay.
Odo Manyheart. Well, I knew they were sending someone, but I didn't know it was going to be you, Priska. Come on up, everyone. Come, children. Come up to the top of the pyramid.
Yes, Priska, we better get going.
You don't get to call me that. Only my brother gets to.
Hey, Priska. Hey, Priska. Hey, Priska.
All right, boys. All right.
Cool. You guys want to clamber up the rest of the way, I assume? Cool, yeah. So you can climb up to the top.
That'll be easy.
You're fine. You don't have to roll for it.
That
That's
one.
okay.
No.
I mean, I guess roll if you want the opportunity to fail, but
No, I don't think I need it.
Odo will throw a rope down to you guys, and you guys can clamber up that. So you're up on top of the pyramid, and you can see a couple of different things. The main thing that you see is that there, in the center of the pyramid, is a huge 10-foot tall statue of what looks like a monkey's face. And you actually see that it's 3 different monkey heads facing in 3 different directions. Cool. So you can see like the view from the pyramid is staggering. There's mountains and jungle and all spread out all around you in every direction. The one monkey face, about twice as tall as a man, that's facing towards you guys, facing south, is kind of covering its eyes like this. And you see the monkey that's pointed to the east is covering its ears like this and has its mouth closed. And the monkey that's facing west, of course, is covering its mouth. And there are these huge stone, like kind of symbolic carvings of these monkeys. Besides that, you see kind of off to the side where that smoke was coming from is a little camp that's been erected. And you can see there are a number of figures walking around. Odo is standing there, and he's helped you all up, and he's looking resplendent and beautiful with the sun behind him.
Like in the middle of choreographing like a routine.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think they're choreographing it. It's been choreographed.
Oh, it's already choreographed, yeah.
Performing it.
For no one.
You see that there are 2 figures that are kind of walking around the monkey face. One of them is like hooded and cloaked, and the other one has like long, like luscious brown hair that's kind of falling down around her shoulders. And you can hear the sound of like snoring coming from the little area of the camp where there's a little fire and a couple of bedrolls and stuff. And Odo is standing there like looking over you. I've heard some good things about your reputation, Priska. He kind of never stops smiling. Like he just is always there, and it's always beautiful.
He's always got the smolder.
Eerily romantic.
But I haven't had the pleasure to meet your companions.
Oh.
Who are you?
Yeah, Priska, introduce us, Priska.
Okay, so this is Val, and she's super cool and does cool poses, and you'd like her, and she's got cool swords and stuff. And then that's Moss, and he turns into animals, and he wrecks the place up.
Yeah.
And then that's weird.
Very, very useful, I'm sure.
I think Moss will like reach for us, like, oh, I like your armor, and just his shining armor, just
just the horrible grease face.
Sticky fingers.
Yeah, he just laughs about it.
Literally fan. So excited.
I like that. And this is Dwyer.
This is weird.
Let me give
Nice to
myself
meet
a
you.
proper introduction, although I'm sure you've heard of me. My name is Theodûir. I'm sure you've heard of my father.
He says, "You mean what is it? Kendraldir, right? Kendraldir of the house, whatever you said before."
Why?
He actually does seem to have heard of you and have heard of your family. Yeah.
Yes. That is who I am. Wow. Well, I just wanted to say that if there's ever have an opening in the many hearts. I'm sure someday you'll need a sorcerer by your side.
That's very kind of you, but we already have our own wizard. Althea, come over here. And you see the brown-haired girl turns around, and she is a half-elf woman, long brown hair, wearing like her, well, honestly looks like her academic robes still. And she's got her big, like, Coke bottle glasses. She looks like she would be really pretty if she like took the glasses off, but she's got these big like sort of face-marring glasses. And she comes over. Oh, these were the junior adventurers that you sent. Otis, well, yes, of course. I don't know if you are aware of this, Priska, but we're to be your chaperones on this mission.
She'll freak out privately for a good 5 minutes.
Inside,
while
yeah.
everything else goes. I'm just jumping, basically doing this a bunch.
Well, I suppose you should meet the rest of our companions then. As I said, this is Althea. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. And we got Velden over there. Velden, will you come over here for a second? And the hooded figure kind of like half turns. And you can just see a little bit of his like outline. He goes, I'm busy. And then like turns back this way. Give me a perception check, Val, actually. And I'll give you advantage on this.
Yes. Oh, I don't need it. That's a 21.
So when he turns, you can just see the outline of his nose and his lips and a little bit of his hair. Dark skin, white hair. He's a drow.
Who is
This is the first drow you've seen outside of basically your family, right? He just turns and, I'm busy. Turns back to the statue. He takes a little getting used to, does. Takes a little getting used to, does Velden. I'll go wake up Dulga. Dulga! Wake up, sweetheart. It's time to get to work. There's kind of like a snore and from the bedrolls over there. Well, in their own time. So, you're here to look for the Eye of Kimbu, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Excellent. Well, we're just getting ready to take a look at this this big ape face. Actually, it's a monkey, sir. Yes, of course, Althea, a monkey. He'll like head over towards the big monkey head. What do you guys want to do?
I am
glued
totally.
to Odo's side, so
yeah.
I'm looking at him and watching everything he does.
I'm going towards the rogue guy. What was his name again? Drow?
Velden.
Velden. Yeah, I am.
Veldin.
D-I-N, cool. I am definitely edging my way over to that hooded, that seductive hooded figure.
Wow, these two girls are all three of these girls are fangirling over. Fangirling. And like, it's just like, you see one, she's freaking out because it's her brother. You see the other one, she's like, who's that? You see Theodûir,
right.
He's like, he knew my name. And then Moss is seriously just like,
Scratching yourself.
scratch the belly, just like
Butterfly goes past.
yeah, unfazed by the whole group.
Totally.
Check
Awesome.
out
What about you, Theodûir? What are you going to do?
He would probably go and invest with the monkeys. Probably check out what's going on.
Okay, yeah, cool. So anybody who goes over there, again, you can see this big monkey cover. This one is covering its eyes, the one that the Velden is kind of examining. And it's just kind of looking over it and touching different parts of it. As you guys walk over there, Althea, the spellcaster, will kind of just start going off on this long recitation. It's interesting because primarily in Vanaran architecture, you don't see this sort of a design. And she just goes on this long diatribe. She starts quoting other professors that have written things about it. It's so fascinating because, of course, you guys kind of have like a difficult time. Like, okay.
While she's doing that, can I roll a history stone cunning check? For
Yes, of course. Go for it.
Yeah, I actually get a ×2 proficiency check on these stonework.
Oh, sure.
So
Go for it.
Cheeky.
So I get +4 plus whatever the else.
Plus wisdom, I think, yeah.
For history's intelligence, I think it's
history. Sorry, it was history.
So I get a +4 to this. Unfortunately, I'm not a smart man.
Right.
13 stone cunning.
13? Oh, okay. You notice that she's explaining something about the way it would have been constructed from like the limestone that they would have used. And she uses the word limestone when it would be sandstone.
I think Moss will definitely first chance is this is sandstone, that's not limestone.
At first she like keeps going. And because of the way that the vines and she turns and she looks at you and she gets really flushed. Like, Of course it's limestone. Of course. No. I mean, obviously, when I said limestone, I meant sandstone. It's a simple mistake. And she takes out her book and starts going deep into her book.
Moss does not notice any of that. He's just like, that's actually just this.
It spoke to me and said it's sandstone.
Odo will like put a hand on your shoulder. It takes a lot to shut her up, my friend.
Yes.
I'm sure he probably does that. Gets her like one hand just.
You smell terrible. Woof.
You need a shower.
You need a shower very badly. Hygiene is very important.
I think I get hair like this.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to investigate the monkey? Do you want to talk to them some more? What's the plan?
I want to investigate the monkey.
Yeah, I want to poke around at the stonework, see if I
I want to
can.
get in this freaking ziggurat/pyramid.
I just want to
cool.
hang out with my brother.
Well, Merry Christmas. That's what we're doing, aren't we?
Can I do perception for like any latches or anything that might let us get in there?
Christmas, do we?
Like
I'm sorry, say
doors,
that again,
latches?
Heather.
I want to do a perception to see if I can like find any doors or latches or anything that just might have been overlooked that can help us get in.
Yeah, so perception is just a kind of scan. It's investigation if you want to go and like check out the stone.
I'm gonna do
that kind of
investigation
thing.
then, even though it's
Okay, go for
strange,
it.
but-
Anyone who wants to investigate the stone, give me an investigation check.
I would love to.
I don't think I
17.
don't really get anything to investigation stonework. I don't know what
Your stonework would still count. That's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Yeah.
19.
19?
Well, with the stone cunning, I get a mod 17.
I just got
Okay.
a straight 17 and a 19 over there.
Okay.
Straight up 9.
Yeah, cool. So you guys actually do a pretty good job. You can examine it, and it looks all pretty sealed. You can kind of go around all three of the heads. There doesn't appear to be any obvious entrance or anything like that. You would notice... You notice that as this isn't the case on all three of the heads, but on the one that's facing south, the one that you guys approached, the one that's covering up its mouth like that, the nostrils are filled in on the other two statues, but the nostrils are actually open in this one, and you can actually see that there's like a little basin inside the nostril. Who got the highest? You got a 19? Somebody?
Me.
You can see that the inside of those nostrils are all kind of fire blackened, like a chimney might be. I like to imagine there's a moment, Val, when you're like trying to point something out, when you and Velden both kind of point at the same time, and your hands like awkwardly bump into each other, right? And he's like, oh, sorry. And he kind of like steps away. Well, I was just pointing out about the nose. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, it's,
Well, just that, it's been blackened before, so. Yeah. There's an awkward moment of tension. But yeah, it looks like the inside of the south-facing monkey's nose has been all charred and blackened. What do you want to do?
Do the rest of us know that?
Yeah.
Do we know that?
I think I'm too.
Unless
Jrmi
Jrmi keeps
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
unless you guys keep it
as
a
soon
secret.
as possible because I'm just trying to impress my brother. Right
Oh,
now.
no,
So
oh,
I
no.
like maybe even try and like jump up there to see if I can get in it.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
climb up.
If she points it out, Moss is gonna have like one hand in the pocket, and he's just gonna be like, just throw some fire.
Oh, sure.
at it.
Produce flame.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
produce
cool.
flame.
Awesome. So you hurl the produce flame spell up, and it like goes right into the nose, and the nose like ignites, and you can see like fire and smoke coming out of the nose. It takes a couple of seconds. Everyone kind of stands back as you do that, and then you see fire kind of creeps up behind, and the two eyes of the monkey light up and start to smoke, and you see kind of like brilliant red smoke starts to pour out of the monkey's eyeballs. There's a grinding sound of stone. And you hear a weird voice from basically behind the monkey's hands say, "Who created the Eye of Kimbu?" Did you guys understand that?
Who created the Eye of Kimbu?
Yeah. So you would all know, one thing that's weird as you guys hear that is that you hear it all in different languages. You hear it in common Jrmi, but you hear it sounds like Elven to you, Theodûir, and Undercommon to Val, and Dwarven to Moss. So it's this weird like cipher. You don't necessarily realize that until you talk about it, but yeah, those are the three languages you guys heard in. Okay. Go for it. Do you guys want to try to figure it out? Answer the question?
Absolutely. Can I do a history check?
Yeah, you gotta pull out your.
Is it the
book.
Venarin? Venarin? Is it the monkey people?
Jinx.
I got a 13.
A 13. Okay.
I got an 8 for history, so I'm...
8.
I'm
Moss,
not gonna
Moss
do
is literally
history.
just slinging stuff. He's like, was it Was it Krull, a conqueror? Was it Xena Warrior Princess?
No.
I'm super distracted by Veldin. I think nothing. I got like a 2.
Okay.
So nothing. I'm just really awkwardly close to him.
Awesome. Jrmi, did you roll?
I got a 5. I was probably like trying to get up in them nostrils when this fireball like whizzed over my head and like all this stuff happened.
Singed my eyebrow.
So you're like holding onto the fingers when it starts to speak, so like the whole hand is shaking. You're like, ah, right. So the only person of you guys who gets it right is Theodûir.
Yeah.
The Eye of Kimbu. You remember the name coming up during the briefing. An important Venaran named Raj Bangali is the name.
Raj Bangali.
So you open up your mouth to say that. You go Ra, and you see that Althea goes Raj Bangali very, very quickly, and then just to beat you to the punch.
I saw.
You guys kind of look at each other.
No.
And there's a pause.
How dare you?
My father will hear about
I was
this.
about to say it.
Well, I know that. I'd researched before we came here. It's all. So it's the reason that I just read the
research
information.
Fine. I know when the game is being played.
What power does the Eye of Kimbu bestow?
Time travel.
What power does the Eye of
fire.
Kimbu bestow?
Ice.
Yeah.
Are we doing history again?
Wind.
14.
Yep. History.
Sorry.
You're just
I'm
shouting
still
all the
distracted.
things.
Trees.
Not even paying attention.
Birds.
Enlightenment.
X-ray vision.
Um,
Flight.
Games.
There we are.
Sight.
Unlimited
Jackals.
grapes.
I rolled
Okay, what did we get on our numbers?
I rolled
It's a lot of just. Go ahead.
I rolled a 15.
I'm putting hearts around
15.
I rolled a 12, but I thought it would
Okay.
be funnier just to have them just.
Just say random stuff. Okay. Yeah. Well, you don't know with your 12, so
I
that's
don't
fine.
know.
Well, good.
I'm all distracted
14.
by Veldin and shit.
So you guys are all shouting things at it, right?
Can we do it? I want to try to shout it as quickly as possible if I know the answer.
Of course. So you got a what was it, Theodûir?
I got a 15.
I got a
15.
14.
So you do have it actually. There's a particular phrase. All the madness and fury of a beast is the phrase. You see that Althea has her book out and goes and so you have the opportunity to say it if you want to blurt it out.
All the madness and the fury of the beast.
Yes, of course. I mean, obviously that's what it is. She just gets real red in the face. The monkey doesn't really react; just says another phrase.
Who alone has power great enough to wield the Eye of Kimbu?
One more history check.
Kimberly.
I crack.
You crack.
God damn.
Raj. Me. Is it me?
Oh,
Pick
I got a
me.
17.
Ooh, I got an 18 actually.
Nice.
17 for me. I did.
Okay.
After your crat.
So you actually don't know Theodûir, but both Moss and Jrmi know, because you were given very strict warnings by the professors about this. The answer is no one. It's widely believed that the eye is cursed, right? But Jrmi technically gets there first of the two of you because she rolls higher. So if you want to try to blurt it out, Jrmi, you can. If not, then you would abdicate to the next person.
Nobody.
Who would be Moss. Sure. Althea.
Well, it looks like we tied, didn't we?
There's kind of a grinding of stone that sort of shakes the whole pyramid. Everyone's like. You guys can see that the mouths on the other two monkeys facing east and west slowly open up. Moss, you hear this string of cursing that you know is like very, very horrible and profane. Coming from behind you as the person that's sleeping kind of like comes up, looks around, and you see that there is a big, like, burly, vaguely obese dwarven woman with a pair of blonde pigtails that come down and a little goatee. Kind of looks around like, oh, did you find the way to open it? And she shouts to the rest of the party.
Is it
Yes,
Moss?
Delga.
Moss has got the hand in the pocket. He turns around. It's like, lady in red,
Yeah, absolutely.
dancing with me.
Yeah, she's a little older than you, obviously, because she's a graduate, but she's like big and burly and the little like soul patch, right, with the two ponytails.
Like this
It's
sled
just Sandlot all up in here.
Yeah, it's
So,
Windy Pepper.
well, of course, you needed the weird anti-party, right? That's all of
Yeah.
your weird opposites. So she kind of like starts to get her stuff together. You see she's got a huge axe and a big cloak made from white fur. She kind of comes striding over, and you see she takes something from her side and puts it on her head. And it is a hat, but it is made from badger fur. So it's like the badger's head that comes forward, and then it's got like the paws that wrap around the side.
Moss was very excited until he saw the badger fur, and now he's just like, oh god.
And she's like, to the rest of you guys, she's still pretty tall. She's a dwarf, so she's maybe, 4'8", something like that. But she's huge to you, Moss, like this massive dwarf. And she comes over and she like puts her hand on your shoulder. Oh, I didn't realize we'd had. What's your clan name, by the way?
Stonehewer.
Stonehewer. Oh, Stonehewer, is it? Well, I'm called Dolga Grifftrunk. It's nice to meet you, little one. I didn't know you were gonna have one of your wee clan coming with us.
Uh-huh. Where'd you get the hat?
Oh, I made it. I wrestled it with my own two hands, I did. Fearsome beast, the badger. But I tamed it. Well, killed it and skinned it, I suppose. But tamed it,
Uh-huh.
How did you kill it?
With my bare hands, I said, you wee elf.
Did you break its neck?
Aye, I did that.
How's that
I
make you
did
feel,
that.
Moss?
Well, she did it with her bare hands. It's, it's the strongest will survive, It's cool.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Where's your axe, lad?
Oh, I just carry this rock. He just pulls out this giant, like the maul of, his
Oh, right, it is a
warhammer
maul.
that's
It isn't just a rock.
No.
I thought it was
Oh,
like
I
just.
carry this
just
rock.
carry this rock.
Yeah, no, it's a warhammer, but it's the rock
Yeah.
on his
I
Don't
like
be
that.
wanting to hit stuff.
Here, and she'll like pull her huge, great axe off her back and hand it to you. Trade you?
Boom.
She just snatches your hammer out of your hand
Okay.
and drops the axe to you, and it. Right.
I'm thinking, I'm trained in it, I guess. I guess
Oh,
I
just
could.
wanna- Go ahead.
What? Huh? What?
Speak, Timothy, speak.
I just want to give it a few swings. Ugh. You kind of tell that she's swinging it a little too hard.
Uh-huh.
You're a little worried that it might break if she keeps it up. What do you want to do? Ugh.
I think he's just gonna watch her.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It falls off the stick. It's attached to
Yeah,
it.
she smashes it to the ground at one point, and it like decouples the rock and breaks your hammer in half. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. She kind of throws the half dismissively on the ground.
That's cool. Here's your axe.
Oh, hey, you gotta get a real weapon, laddie. So we going in here or what? And she just strides past you.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, I thought I was in love, but I don't think I am anymore.
It's a very fast roller coaster. You're right.
That's usually how it goes.
Hurt my rocks.
I'm definitely still right next to Valden and just following him.
Totally.
Moss will probably figure out a way to string some rope through. Like now he's got just like a rock strung around
Yeah.
his back. He's like, okay, I guess I'll just carry this.
You've become the weapon. You just like a boulder with a boulder on its back, just like rolling and shit.
Val, during the whole like exchange of names, Velden kind of looked over at you and went, "Nerds."
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which way are you gonna go in?
I don't know. Which one do you like?
I don't know. I should go check it out, maybe.
Yeah.
Scout
I mean,
ahead.
I guess we could go check it out together.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys can go and inspect those if you want. Odo will come up to you, Jrmi. So, looks like there's two different entrances here, little sister. Since you're the leader of your group and I'm the leader of my group. What's that, fella?
I think I'm actually the leader now. I think I was voted this week. Let's go in the east one.
I like to be fair with the people in my group and let them all have opinions and stuff.
Oh, yes, of course, right. But in times of crisis, you need a strong leader to take charge, right?
Yeah. What would you do?
Well, I don't know. It seems like if we all go in one of the ways, then only half of it's going to get explored.
You mean split the party?
Well, we're two different parties, aren't we? Come on, you don't really need me to babysit you the whole time,
Yeah.
do you?
No.
Come on, Priska. Our party above all.
Ma, shut up and get your weapons in order.
I don't have a weapon anymore.
I know, so shut up.
Maybe that is a good idea. Maybe our party versus your party.
Yeah.
Whoever
First one to the
finds it
center
first.
wins.
Whoa, a little friendly competition, is that it?
Oh,
I don't
I've
know if
already
it'd be
disappeared
really a
with Velden.
competition. It'd maybe be...
It also doesn't feel that friendly.
No, it'd be
I
friendly.
don't understand. We're all friends here, right?
Did you guys see me disappear with Velden
Can I roll a
into one
bluff
of them?
Yeah, you can roll deception if you want. Go for it.
Deception. Okay. 15.
Sure, yeah. What are you trying to trick him about?
That we're all friends.
Yeah, of course. This is a friendly competition. That's one of Avandra's 3 commandments.
Oh, of course. Lathan.
Yeah, why not?
The command.
Cassandra.
What does Omandra say about the east entrance that we're going into?
You guys are gonna take the east?
Obviously, because we chose
Well, I
that
guess-
one together.
Which
Well-
are our real... I don't know our choices. I'm sorry.
It's east or west. We chose east.
I'll let you have east. Normally, that's a direction sacred to Avandra. It's the direction of the sunrise, of new opportunities.
Well,
new challenges.
Omandra says that you gotta share and share alike.
I'm pretty sure it's Avandra with a V, my friend. Not to correct you, but actually, probably Althea is the one that... It's Avandra, the V. Avandra.
So you know.
Moss
guess
is pretty
a little
salty about his hammer. Like, the more time has gone into this, the more he's salty. He's just like, listen, I don't care what Cassandra thinks. We're going east.
Here's the deal about Amanda. Well, if you all want to take the eastern way, the many hearts can take the western way. And we'll see who gets the Eye of Kimbu first. How does that sound?
The Eye of Kumbu is traditionally held in the east corridor of this complex. Everyone knows that. I'm going east.
Oh, what if we...
Oh, can I roll a bluff on that one?
Super, yeah.
Sure, yeah, go
Super
for it.
cheeky
What if we
all
do
the
half
time.
and half, so then we know the either one isn't cheating?
Yeah, I like that. I've already disappeared with Velden, y'all.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah,
Which
we've
one?
already decided with the group.
Oh,
You guys are already making out.
I don't think we decided.
Ooh, I actually rolled really well. That's good because I get a -2. I got a 16.
I'm blown.
Okay, so you say that it's traditionally in the east, and you see Althea kind of go, well, I mean, obviously that's true, of course. That's the direction that, like, but it's interesting because the way the she tries to, like, use your lie to make herself seem smarter. It's clear she didn't detect. So what's the plan, guys? How do you want to do this?
Which one did Velden and Val disappear into?
Which one would you have liked to disappear into?
The one that was the closest. So I don't even know which one we were standing
Just
at.
the quickest way to start making out,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Like, how, where
The darkest
can we-
corner.
There, right there.
So you guys would have gone to the west one, and I'll give you. We'll cut maybe over as you guys are arguing about it.
Yeah.
So the big monkey mouth is open. The one that's on the west, was the one that was covering its mouth. So excuse me, no, the one that was covering its ears.
Okay.
So it's just kind of. It almost looks like a Home Alone poster, right? It's like
Yeah.
like
I
that.
feel like we didn't go too far in, so we just like went in and we're kind of like in the darkened chamber, but we
Yeah.
can still hear them bickering outside.
And you can still see because you guys are both, drow.
Exactly.
And so there's
I can
basically
see
just the
real
teeth.
well.
And there's like a staircase that goes descends down into darkness, that kind of switches back and forth. Give me a perception check if you want, Val.
19.
Cool. You hear anything down there?
Not really. They're a little
you-
loud. I just hear bickering outside. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
How
so
about you?
noisy.
yeah.
No, you don't hear anything. It's like deathly quiet down there.
Just eerily.
They're always arguing and bickering. I never get any time to myself.
God, you're so sexy. I mean, what? What?
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's just.
What did you say?
Are you warm? I'm a little warm up here. My God.
Yeah, it's, but I don't ever take off my cloak because I'm not used to the sunlight. I'm a creature of shadow, Valqwyn.
I get it. I get it. I definitely moved right
like, turns
next
and
to
look
him on the side of the
down
wall.
the Absolutely. All right, so what is the plan?
closer.
Which direction do you guys want to go?
Well, what are we doing? Are we? I suppose we have to split up then, don't we?
Yeah, our party and their party. You mean? Or did you want to like?
Well, some of our party and their party's already gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we
could,
opened
I guess,
the bird.
partner up
I
and
think
then
Moss is probably gonna go give Griftrank a what to.
Grift.
Dalga.
A gruff drunk one.
I know what your clan name is. I'm trying to be condescending.
I don't know what that word means. I have 7 intelligence, so.
Anyway, guys.
So do you guys want to do that? Do you want to partner up in that way and have 2 go down each side with their sort of counterparts? Do you want to? Because like Val and Vel are not so deep that you couldn't be called back. Like,
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
still hear you. Right? You're just inside the
wanted
door.
to Go stand next to each other in a
that's
dark
true,
corridor and
Yeah.
talk.
What do you guys think? I don't know. What's more
What's
interesting?
narratively most satisfying?
Yeah.
I would probably want to stay with my brother if I could.
Yeah.
So that's what Jrmi would want to do.
Okay.
Counterparts, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So which 2 are going with which 2? Because there's 2 entrances and there's 4 pairs. So what's the?
Well, I feel like you definitely follow her just to like kind of stare meanly at her.
Yeah,
and, like, yell at
I
her
think
the whole
Moss.
time.
Yeah, Moss is gonna follow Griftrank, and
Yeah. So you guys are going in the east?
yeah, I guess Griftrank went into the east one, right?
Yeah, she was headed over that direction.
I
Yeah.
know.
So you can follow her. So it's Moss and Dalga going one direction.
Gruff drunk, I think, is what it is.
Yeah, Dalga Gruff Drunk.
Oh, I know what it is. I wrote it down.
Because if you remember the professor, the cleric or the paladin professor is also a Gruff Drunk.
Yeah.
So we think they might be
That's a
related.
Gruff
Yeah.
drunk.
The Gruff Drunk clan. And then obviously Val and Vel are going to go together. Are you guys going to
Yeah,
go with
Oh, we're gonna
the
adventure
dwarves?
together too. Yeah, yeah.
That's what you meant.
I don't know. I kind of leave it up to you guys. I feel like, well, you guys are both kind of spellcasters, right?
She's a. Wait, you're a bard.
I kind of like thinking of like the height difference, like 2 dwarves with 2 elves and the 2 halflings with 2 like dragons.
Sure, yeah, we can do that. So then it can be Dalga, Moss, Theodûir, and Althea.
Makes sense for
going
your
down one
friendship
way.
too.
Uh-huh.
Exactly,
It would be
yeah.
going down the same monkey
And since you're
hole.
And then
usually
it would
climbing on my
be
shoulders, it makes
Val,
sense too.
Vel, Odo, and Jrmi in the other way.
Constantly
So basically,
cock-blocking you.
boys and girls, effectively.
I
Like
said boys and girls.
effective. Well, not exactly. Like you're with.
It's boy,
I'm saying
girl,
as far as
boy,
the
girl.
PCs go. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There's, like,
I feel like that's a
back
good place to take a
Yes.
5-minute
Oh.
break, and
Am
then
I
we
paired
come
with
back.
Althea?
Yeah, you're with Althea. Yeah,
Perfect.
the
The game continues.
legally distinct from Hermione Granger. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's take a 5-minute break, guys, and then we will be back. If you want to get something to drink or go to the bathroom or do whatever,
I need to
now
do
is the
those
time.
things.
Both of those things. There's no
I'll let
escape.
you
You are sandwiched in there, man.
How's this chat going? I'm gonna hop in the chat and talk to people. So if I get a little fuzzy, that's why, because my computer's trying to do both. We'll be back in 5
I
minutes,
showered
folks.
today for you people.
Aw, I appreciate it. We knew you'd be all close and cuddly with us.
What do you mean?
I really need to.
Smoke on the water for some reason.
Why not?
Smoke on the water, fire in the sky.
Awesome.
Are those quick cookies or are they?
They're just
They're just cookies.
normal cookies?
it's
You
end
eat
of
those
the
cookies,
season
man.
Cookies.
They're calling to you.
These cookies are going out of season, so we need to get them off the shelf. You know.
Mm-hmm. Eat them. Eat them so much. Someone's phone just vibrated. Damn it. Why?
Boop, 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 boop. Cheap. Hey, look, Vivian started following me on Instagram.
Who?
Vivian.
Oh my goodness.
She
That's
looks like a
just
nice
it.
girl,
Does it
doesn't
say,
she?
Touch me. Fuck me.
Touch me,
Oh, no.
www.fme.bid. And then it's a picture of
Don't.
boobies.
Don't
It's
show
just-
this.
Vivian,
Sorry.
Just on her
you
toe.
dirty naughty girl. Come on. I mean,
Report. It's spam.
Why do you get those? I've never.
I get those perpetually. Because one
Yeah, I get a lot of them too.
I'm a guy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, obviously, Kevin on Instagram.
This horn dog. He needs
This
this
horn
stuff.
dog needs
This sleaze bag can't get enough of these things.
tons and tons. I just need to continually send them invites to watch my stream of
pretty
boobage. My boobage stream. That's what they call them.
Kevin, you want a cookie?
I would love a sugar cookie.
I want a cookie.
Sugar cookies.
They're really bad.
I like this one because it's like
Wonky.
it's a wonky cookie.
Daniel, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you 2 years what we did differently when we're kind of out
Yeah,
of this
right.
cursed.
I was
bubble.
typing it out, so I'm glad you stopped me because I was about to answer.
Mas? Mas?
Moss.
Yeah, you know. Mas, mas?
Hey, did you bring that Pico to the theater last night?
I didn't have time to pack it up.
I wanted to make it to the final one. I said I couldn't make it to any of them.
It's okay. We're gonna probably do it again sometime in the future.
Yeah, I got to make
Super
it the one. It was
interesting.
pretty great.
Dude, it looked
It was successful.
awesome. Yeah.
It was like like undead, so we'll bring it back someday.
Yeah.
When we have a successful. But yeah, come next time. Okay.
Dude, I'll try.
So in my phone, I meant to type in stream. What I typed in was ATRRAM.
Atram.
Atram.
It's the
Atram.
Atram.
Oh yeah, the Atram. It's at 4 p.m. today.
Well, at least now you know.
I'm trying to figure out. So we may do like cutscene type things because I wasn't sure how you guys were going to divide up. It may be a like you guys for 10 minutes and you guys for 10 minutes kind of a thing now that the party is split, if that's cool with you guys. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to organize the rest of the adventure going forward. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
No one else needed to use the bathroom. Heather,
Not yet.
your bladder is notoriously small.
It is. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water.
That's great for sure.
Yeah. I can feel it kind of getting there, but I'm not there yet.
Pretty red.
Is somebody watching something?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure that wasn't like interference. I was like, what is that sound?
Isn't that awesome?
That's really cool. Oh my gosh, he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's not at all someone who I'd expect to be a puppeteer either.
That's how he gets you.
Yeah.
Tricks you into thinking he's not a
Fucking
puppeteer,
cool.
and then boom, puppets.
Yeah.
Puppets
All right,
out of
you
nowhere.
guys ready to jump back in?
Music.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like, before we get started, I would like Valqwyn and Theodûir to each roll me a d20. Don't add anything to it, just roll those numbers.
Oh no!
Nat
Oh, you suck.
God
How'd you do,
damn
Theodûir?
it.
I got a 9.
Okay. So that means that the team with Theo on it is going to be called the A team, and the other team is the B team.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't feel too bad about that now. as
Yeah,
long as
no,
we're all
you're
still
not
alive.
like instantly incinerated. Yeah.
You guys
So
walk
we're gonna
in
start
die.
with the.
Turns out the
We're
other
gonna start with
was a
the A
spear of
team.
nothingness.
And the A team is going east. Is that correct? Yes.
That's all team. The A team.
Yeah, they're going to
Close
east.
with
We're
it.
going
Yeah.
west.
So it's Theo, Althea, Dalga, and Moss.
Into the east.
So you guys are heading down these stairs. I imagine maybe Dalga's going first because I feel like she's just charging forward. If anyone wants to try to get ahead of her, goes first in the order, and then maybe Moss behind Dalga if you're trying to trail behind.
Timothy,
Oh,
just
yes.
because we're just back from the break, I think Zoom is starting to lag a tiny bit because it's been running
Oh,
for so
yeah.
long. Do you want to jump out and come back in?
That sounds perfect. I'll be right back, folks.
Cool.
Ah! Who are these people?
Cody, put your boobs away.
I'm not even in there. Oh, there I am.
That's the weirdest seduction.
God, we devolve into nothing when we lose Timothy.
It's weird because
become
we're looking at
strippers,
the top
apparently.
screen, but then people can see the bottom screen too. So
Actually, this is just
Oh,
keep
yeah.
going.
just kind of stupid.
Hey, nothing happened.
It's me. I'm back.
Nothing happened.
Oh, no.
Nothing
No.
happened.
Cody took his
What
clothes
did
off.
you guys do?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He
Nothing.
just started stripping.
That's like half the reason I come to the stream is to hope that Cody will take his clothes off a little bit.
His shirt was like
We
on
keep
the mic.
promising
We're just
it,
like,
and like
all
at some
right.
point it's gotta happen.
He's really fast. It only took like 10 seconds.
Marching order on A team. I assumed it was Dalga first, unless anyone wants to try to race ahead of her. And then Moss. Do you want to go next, Theo, and be in the middle?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, then Theo and Althea. Okay, cool. So Althea, the whole time, Theo was keeping up a constant stream of like, obviously, listen, it's not that I would have said that it was a power of a beast, but like the translation is actually a little bit fuzzy. So I was just trying to make sure I got the wording correctly. And she's trying to kind of make excuses for herself the entire time. Whereas Dalga is just charging down the stairs and doesn't give a shit. So I don't know how if you guys are just following along or ignoring them or what the plan is.
I would probably like kind of, I don't know, arrogantly shame her for her mistake.
Well,
You know?
I was right.
Right.
Well, next time.
Well, if you
just
knew the
have to
answer,
not
you would
be
have said it. wouldn't you?
confused.
That's pretty funny. All right, cool. So the stairs kind of switched back a few times, and then they eventually open up into I have the wrong one. Open up into a large sort of rectangular chamber. It's all this same sort of carved sandstone with the various different monkey faces. It's kind of repeating the same motif over and over and over again. This chamber is large and rectangular. Approximately 10 feet from the landing, the floor kind of gives way into a moat that drops sort of an unknown distance and is kind of obscured by mist. The moat is about 70 feet long, and then on the other side, you can see another platform with another doorway in it. From where you guys are at the base of the staircase, you can see there are 3 visible means to cross the moat. You can see that there are 2 kind of rickety-looking rope bridges that span all the way across the middle, each one kind of dipping down a little bit in the middle. You see that there's one single rope that's been kind of stretched taut between one cliff and the other cliff that looks like you could kind of shimmy your way across. And then across the ceiling, there is like a mesh that's been woven of various vines that spans all the way across. So you could like swing across it like that. So you guys have all kind of grouped and looking at this like obstacle course functionally. And you see that it descends down and there's kind of like mist swirling around in the moat. You don't quite know how deep it is or what's down there. What does A team want to do?
Where do you
This is a pickle for me. I don't know how I'm going to get across.
The anti-athlete.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the best bet for me is to shimmy
Dalga-
across those ropes.
Shimmy.
Maybe.
Dalga doesn't wait. She just like, oh, I got it, and jumps up and starts to swing her way across.
Wait!
So she just goes.
Not even.
Nope. She's just gone. So she's gonna make her check. How does she do? What's her dexterity? So she's kind of struggling her way across. She can do it, but it looks like she kind of overcommitted right away. And it's like some of the ropes are kind of like snapping. You see that one of the ropes that she hangs on basically snaps and gives way. She's going to try to catch herself before she falls into the moat. And she fails. Ooh. So it's this very quick sequence of events. You see she goes, I got it, and jumps out, grabs one of the ropes, and she swings a little bit, and it snaps, and she just plummets and disappears into the moat. It is gone. Like, down through the mist,
Oh
gone.
my god.
I think
You're all just standing there like, Althea kind of runs forward. Dalga, no! And is like looking down in the moat and like trying to call her name.
Moss is still really salty, and he's not thinking about what just happened. He just goes, "Use your axe."
I'll walk up to Althea. I'll put my hand on her shoulder and I'll be like, "Well, he's dead, you know."
She's dead.
No, she's all right. She's all right. Dalga. She's like looking down there. Oh, she casts an Arcana check. She looks at you. Did you feel that just now?
Let me. And then I'll try an Arcana check.
You can do Arcana, yeah.
Oh, I probably did. 15.
That tingle. Yeah, you kind of felt like when she fell, there was some sort of a spell that went off, but you can't identify what it was. Althea looks at you like desperately. It was teleportation magic, wasn't it? That particular tingle. She teleported. She's alive. She's alive. She must be.
Maybe she teleported.
But she
when
seems
she
a
hit the
little
water.
like desperate about it. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
She seems desperate. You did detect magic when she fell. Like you kind of Like your radar went off that a spell was cast
Yeah.
or a magical effect happened, but you don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was at all.
Not with your 15.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
what are you guys want to do? How do you want to try to cross?
She has this like she's pretty. Is she really afraid that he's or that she's? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. I always think
That's okay,
every
yeah.
dwarf in the world is
Just
a male.
because she has a goatee.
Right.
That's a common misconception.
I know.
Everyone thinks
I
I'm
know,
a female.
and I'm trying to.
My beard's
Trying to
pretty
correct
sparse, and
this.
everyone just assumes
This
I'm a
subtle
woman.
sexism towards dwarves.
Well, at least
True.
you're aware of it. That's the first step.
It is
right?
the first
Just
step.
being
I'm trying to
aware.
get past it.
Yeah.
They don't procreate; they just are birthed from rocks.
But she truly thinks that the female dwarf is dead because of what I said, or might be.
No, she's very worried, and it seems like she's latched onto this arcane thing to like tell herself like, no, she's still
justify
alive.
it.
She must
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you did
It'd be
detect
like if
a
your
magical
moss
effect.
feathers,
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But I did instill a little bit of fear in her, like.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
dead.
I do kind of Cody feels really bad. I don't know if Theodûir does though. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't think Theodûir
Yeah,
gives
right.
a
Some
shit.
sort of decent dude underneath.
I think Moss,
what do you-
while they discuss this, Moss is going to go over to like the rope, and can I like pull on it and see how heavy it is? Like how?
This is the taut rope, the one
Yeah,
that's
just
tight.
the taut rope.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of wiggle it. It seems really tight and stretched thin. You think it could support a fair amount of weight.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so Moss would just be like, "Well, see you guys on the other side," and then I'll turn into a giant rat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Not a diseased giant rat, just a regular giant rat. And yeah, it's like, kill me. So
that's an awkward-
you'll just see like Moss just like, well, see you guys on the other side with one hand on the rope, just like
Yeah, sure.
his shining green light turned into the rat,
Awesome.
and it'll just
With
scuttle.
the little hat on, right? Little rat hat.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the hat,
this
of
little
course.
rat hat. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to need a 3 dexterity acrobatics checks to squirm your way across. But as a rat, since you're smaller, I will give you advantage on those checks.
Oh, he needed
Wait,
it.
acrobatics, right?
yeah, you need that.
Dex acrobatics.
Dex
yeah, if you have
acrobatics. So I'm assuming.
+2.
Yeah, I'd only get +2 with my thing. I'm assuming a rat would be pretty skilled. I'm gotten the advantage though, don't I? Well, that's
Yeah.
a mod. What
12.
Yeah, it's a mod 12.
Okay, yeah, you can make your way across like 1/3 of it. It's just a little slow.
Sure.
You're a third of the way. Theodûir and Althea, what are you guys going to do while he does that?
Well,
Way to go, 18.
Althea, we must carry on. It is what the dwarf would want.
That's what your dead friend.
Her name was Dalga. She had a name, you know.
Yes, Dalga, of course.
Do you have your Misty Step spell prepared?
My Misty. That's me. I could have sworn No.
You don't even.
I mean, it's
press-
more than 30 feet, of course, so we'll have to get at least halfway across. But if we can get that far, I can cast Misty Step. And
No,
carry myself the rest of the way. You don't have that spell.
Roger.
Oh, no.
I should have re-rolled my character.
Is it,
cannot
is it
do
robotic
that.
sounding?
I chose
Okay, I'll
much
leave and come
cooler
back.
abilities.
It's way worse now, Timothy. I can barely understand you.
Yeah, he's-
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Oh my
fine.
god, take your shirt off again.
This stream is brought to you by...
Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
We have to have a character that's named Dr.
Well,
It's like our professor is Dr. Pepper.
You gotta
So
tilt it forward. You gotta get that light on that.
Right.
Dr. Pepper is the sponsor. Never mind.
He's back, he's back, he's back.
Oh god. Oh.
Is that any better?
Nothing.
Still
Nothing,
robotic?
Teach.
It's a tiny bit robotic, but it's better.
Okay. I'm not sure what I can do
Oh,
about it.
hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Much
I
better?
think it's okay enough for now.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not
Let's keep going. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet. So, yeah, what do you want to do, Theodûir?
I don't know. How am I going to get across?
Oh my.
My goodness. Let me look at my spells here.
Althea is going to start to go out across the bridge. I'm not going to wait for you if you don't have the spell. She starts to. Yeah, Yeah, she makes it the first third of the way, so she's about even pace with Moss. Moss, you want to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Another dex.
Oh baby, a 10.
A 10? Okay. Yeah, you don't fall, but you're just slow. So you kind of have to like, there's a period where like you have to shimmy out across like a thinner section of it. You're kind of like on the side maybe, and back up. You're just slowing yourself down.
He's probably regretting turning into a giant rat as opposed to just a regular rat.
As opposed to a regular rat, Althea makes it to the middle of the bridge and then just teleports the rest of the way. And she stands over there on the other side looking over at you.
Oh, you said
Tosses
her. Did you? Yeah.
I'll try.
What do you want to do, Theodûir?
Little glint on her glasses.
Well, I'm going to try and go across, kind of the way Moss did, I guess. But not
shimmying
like
across
a small
the rope.
person, small little rat, albeit a normal elf boy.
Okay. Acrobatics check, please.
All right. Oh.
Oh God.
Mod 13.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yep. You're a third of the way across. Moss is 2/3 of the way. Okay, Moss, give me one more acrobatics check, please.
Mod 20.
Nice. So you're scampering across. You feel like, okay, I got this now. You start to make it across, and then you suddenly realize that last third of rope has been greased and is super slippery. So your claws are kind of scrabbling, and you realize that you're slipping on the rope. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Holy cow.
Sure. Advantage or no? I guess not.
Probably not.
Oh, that is a 7.
A 7. So Moss is like.
Well, do I have
you're
proficiency or no?
In a dex save? I don't think so. I don't think rats do.
Yeah, I wouldn't
unless it
imagine.
says otherwise.
I don't know. Rats. I don't know what rats are proficient at. I can't imagine much else. Either way, it's under
Usually
10.
it'll say if they have a skill save proficiency. Most like beasts and stuff usually don't.
I
They're
need
not like
to print
trained
out like
to
one
be
of
good at it.
the sheets that I'm using at my little phone here is just kind of rubbish.
So you're scampering across Moss, and you're like, okay, I got this, going super fast. You hit the grease, and you slide off and fall, and then Moss is gone. Moss, you feel a second
squeak.
of like, this little squeak. You feel a second of like your atoms being sort of torn apart and then reassembling somewhere else. We will get to that later.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so you saw that as you're shimmying across Theodûir, that Moss disappeared down the hole.
Okay.
You see Alfie on the other side goes, you know he's dead, right?
You shut up. You shut your mouth.
She can't put her hand on your shoulder.
Okay, listen here, Alfie.
Commercial.
We have to be in this together. It's you and me here. You know you can't get through that by yourself. You know you need half my brain. I'm gonna try to do a persuasion, I guess.
Is that like a persuasion?
Friend.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Of course you're right. Of course you are. I'm sorry, Theodûir. It's very important to me that people think that I'm smart. I spent a lot of money into my education, and she starts to like go on this big long spiel about how insecure she is.
Of course you're
and stuff
smart.
like
You're such a smart wizard. The smartest wizard.
Wow.
that. Now, please remember that you're like hanging from this rope the whole time that you're like having this pep talk.
So I'm like
right?
shouting. Like,
As you're shimmying. Please give me some more acrobatics checks to make your way across.
I have to.
Yeah, you're only a third of the way there.
She's not gonna help me. I was trying to get her.
Well, what can she do? Oh, I see what you're saying. She says, if you come closer to me, I can reach you, but maybe use Mage Hand or something, but I don't have another. Does she have another? Yeah, she can't cast Misty Step on someone else. It has to be on herself, and that's the only other like relevant spell she has prepared. So.
Well, that spell is rubbish, I'll tell you.
That's
why I
we were
just
being
take
friends, Theodûir. I thought we were being friends.
No, okay, so
Go for
I'll
it,
try
buddy.
again.
We're
Here we
only
go.
friends when you help me.
Oh, I don't know. It's acrobatics?
Yeah.
Acrobatics? I got a 9. Yeah.
Okay, you're okay. Again, this is assuming that you're taking your time and you're going slowly. But you're up now to the point where you know that thing is greased. You know that this last little third is really tough. Althea can basically use her mage hand to come out and offer you a hand to give you advantage, but you're still going to have to make it past this last thing and make a dexterity save. saving throw, basically, to avoid
I
it.
really want you to fall, and on the way down to say, I'm dead, you know?
I'm dead because of you. You know that, right?
So you can make a dex save with advantage, getting help from Althea. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds
I had advantage too.
good. You're dead. Shh. Big money. Oh, yeah, I think I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
It's acrobatics?
This is just a dex saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, dex
Again, it's
save.
the-
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the same for me. 18.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's very slippery. You can kind of feel it, but you can also feel someone basically tugging on your robes to get you across with her mage hand as she pulls you across.
Nice.
You can scramble up. You guys maybe have a moment of like she pulls you up, and you're like next to each other for a second, and then break apart, right? Like, oh, it's fine, it's nothing. Yeah, I suppose you're not that old though. You're
Thank
only like
you.
10 or 11, right? Yeah.
12.
I'm the only teenager
I'm
here.
like 12, I guess.
You're 12. Okay,
you're
you're
almost
right on the
puberty.
border.
I'm almost
They
there.
were almost
Yeah.
friends.
You guys kind of stand there for a second, panting. They're still alive, aren't they?
I think so.
We have to find them then, Theodûir. We have to find our friends.
Well, if we find the eye, I'm sure we'll find them.
I think you're right. Quickly, but I have no time to lose. And she turns and heads through the door.
I know you're out there, Moss. And then
Single
he'll go
tear.
inside.
Quietly to himself.
No one
All
else
right,
saw
cool.
that, right?
We're going to cut over to B team then, as you guys head through.
B team. Not quite as good as A team.
B for bet.
Well,
Yeah.
A team did okay. So B team, what is the order here? We have Odo, Val, Vel, and Jrmi. What's the? I feel like Odo kind of wants to put himself first because he's the leader.
He'd probably want to go
So-
first.
I'll be right.
Odo's first. Do you want to go right after him, Jrmi?
Next, you can make out.
Yeah, we're definitely in the back, kind of side by side.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not
Val
holding
and
hands,
Vel.
but like wanting to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're like
totally.
awkward, like kind of close, but like, oh.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. So you guys are descend the stairs. Odo has cast like a light spell on his shield, and he's like casting it forward. That way you guys can see he's got his sword out.
I
Only
probably
the
like
halflings
tried to
is,
take my ever burning torch out, and then I like put it back in my bag. Like,
Just like,
Oh yeah, sure.
okay, that's
So similarly, you guys come down the stairs into what looks like a very long rectangular chamber as well. Exactly the same dimensions as the chamber I previously described, 70 feet long, got the moat in the middle, a doorway on either side. But the means of getting across this room are a little bit different. You can see that there are, what are they? Oh, where is it? There's west. Where's east? Here we go. In the eastern room, you see there are two paths that are made up of sort of these pillars of like stepping stones, effectively, that span the gap. Each one about a dozen steps long that go all the way across the 70-foot chamber, and that's kind of in the middle. In between those two, it's a series of vines that hang from the ceiling, kind of waiting to be swung on across like that. And you see that each of the chamber's two side walls are all covered in carvings and pockmarks that look like they could be kind of like a rock climbing wall could be scaled that way. So you have like stepping stones that go across the moat. You have swinging vines in the middle, and then you have the walls that you could scamper along. Odo kind of looks at it all. Well, this is quite the obstacle course. What do you think we should do, Jrmi? Or excuse me, he would call you Priska. Well, Priska, which way do you think we should go? What's the best route in your opinion?
I mean, I think that best route is whatever is best for people's abilities. So I probably might do the ropes or the wall, but that might not be best for everybody, and so we should pick based on that.
Gotcha. Teamwork. I like it. Well, I'll go whichever way you go, little sis.
Cool.
Which way are you gonna go?
Decide.
Whichever way is the most acrobatic.
They're pretty much all going to be acrobatics. You could maybe make a case for the stepping stones being athletics, but it's just kind of about like the swinging looks like it's a little harder, but there's that's probably the hardest of the three, whereas the walls are probably in the middle, and the stepping stones looks like they would probably be the easiest. But they also look like they might crumble or collapse, right? Like the vines are just kind of the vines, but there might be a chance of a trap or a mislaid thing on the other two. So,
Yeah.
what about Val and Vel?
And
Which way
it
are
could
you guys
be
gonna
just
go?
a greased pillar. The whole thing is just made of grease.
The whole thing.
The whole wall is just grease.
Yeah,
It's all an
absolutely.
illusion. You try to get in the hand thing, it's just...
Yeah. What do you think? What are Val and Vel gonna do?
You guys are in front. I kind of wanted to go for the wall because it seems like
Okay.
it'd be a strength sort of thing.
Do you say that to Val? Excuse me.
Yeah, just be like, I don't know where you're gonna go, but I'm gonna go to that wall. Where you gonna? Oh.
I was thinking about doing the vines, but if you do the walls, that's easier for you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. See who gets there first. And he's gonna go and like leap towards one of the vines. Okay, yeah. Do you want to give me? You can do acrobatics or athletics on the wall. I think that makes sense to me.
I'll do
if you
athletics.
want. Okay, go for it.
9.
Yeah, you can do it. You're just a little slow. So you get up on the first couple of them, and they're sort of the monkey-faced areas, and you're kind of just clambering your way across there. You're doing a pretty good job. You see Vel just kind of runs and grabs onto the first vine and is swinging in a super dramatic way across.
Nice.
He's getting ready to jump to the next one. What about
Like, that's
Odo
why I'm
and
going so slowly. I'm just kind of like.
like watching him? Yeah. What about Odo and Jrmi? Where are you going?
I mean, I think I kind of want to try the vines too.
Okay, yeah, you can wait.
It does
That's
seem
fine.
less acrobatic.
It just seems.
It is pretty acrobatic, yeah. Okay, cool. So keep going. Can you keep crawling your way across Val, but you kind of realize that you put your foot on one of these monkey faces, and basically the jaw gives out, and it looks like you're about to lose your position. Can I get a dex saving throw, please?
Yeah. 12.
Yeah, you're okay. It's a near thing. You can grab onto the edge and keep yourself supported, but you basically avoid the trap that was on your side. I'm gonna have Val make his roll. Yeah, he swings to the next one and grabs it, and it's still going along. Seems fine. One more check from you,
Slowly
Val.
grease.
We'll get you to your side, and then I'll make one more check for Vel as well.
Is it just
This is
pure athletics
acrobatics. No, you can do athletics. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, it's 8.
Okay, yeah, you can make it. It's a little less awkward. It's a little less dignified, but you can kind of scramble your way over and land on the other side.
Okay.
Vel jumps and he grabs the rope, and it starts to slide, and you can tell that it's also the last vine has been greased. He's going like, but he manages to plant his 2 feet and flap his cloak in a dramatic way. And you see maybe his hood came down, and you see his face, and his white hair comes out, and it's all like gorgeous. And he's got the dark skin and the red eyes, and he looks around.
I feel like I kind of like, after I scramble across, I like land in that like superhero pose, and I like look up right as he like slow-mo gets out, just like...
Sorry, you didn't see anything. Odo, are you gonna make it across? And he turns and shouts across the way. Odo turns to you, Jrmi. Waiting for you, little sis. It does look like that last vine's a little tricky.
It's okay. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna do that.
Go for it. Acrobatics, please.
14.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say that if you guys aren't trying to race each other across, you can make it across the first 2. Fine. You're kind of swinging in the middle. All right. If you're gonna jump onto the last one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
I will
let me
need
do
dexterity save. You want to what?
Can I use my
Inspiration.
inspiration?
Yes, you can. Go for it.
Ooh.
19.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. You kind of just lightly touch that one, grab it, and jump, and land on the other side. Cool. Odo's gonna swing across. Oh, Odo gets a crit. So Odo is like one hand across.
Of course.
Just beautiful.
His shield's still like spurring light
Yeah.
everywhere.
He has like a little trouble on the grease. He goes 1, 2, and his hand slips a little bit, but he manages to kip across and land. Well,
B team.
Yes.
B team. Cool. And he just kind of takes out his shield and points and starts to head down the stairs. All right, awesome. Vel will kind of look at you, Val. That was impressive.
Yours
I'm not-
too.
I'm not very physically strong. I just I'm quick, so I value that skill. It could be pretty useful.
So can yours. That's really cool.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. We gotta get back to scouting. It's fine.
Yes.
Goes ahead. Totally. Okay, let's flash not even to 18. We're going to flash somewhere else. So, Moss, you come to, and you're in a very cramped space. Normally you wouldn't be able to see, but you're a dwarf, so you have some dark vision. You can see in a little ways around you.
Right now I'm a rat, I think.
Oh, you're a rat? Oh, interesting. Okay, sure.
And
so
rats,
you come to.
I still have dark vision though, so.
Okay, cool. So you come to, and you're still in your rat form. You're kind of looking around. You're on some kind of a wooden platform, and as you move, you can tell that it's very unstable. It's kind of swaying back and forth. Give me a perception check with your rat eyes, and I'll tell you what you see.
What do your rat eyes see? Cheese. I got a 19 unmodified. What is it? Wisdom.
Awesome. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So.
So part of it's maybe you're sniffing. You can kind of smell some stuff with your rat nose. But you are inside of a cage that is made from bamboo, and it is dangling some distance off the ground. You're not 100% sure how far down it goes, but you're in a large, voluminous chamber that's all dark. And you can see for about 60 feet in every direction, so you can see down to the floor, but you don't quite know the distance. Looking around you, you can see there's a number of other cages that are kind of hanging in what looks like a grid pattern. Some of them have been smashed. You see the one to your immediate right has a desiccated skeleton in it that's grabbing the cage. So if it was like a movie, right, you turn and you'd see the skeleton. Right, yeah, absolutely.
It would be much scarier if I wasn't a rat, but now it's just kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it's totally. But then on the other side of you in the other cage, you can see kind of struggling and barely fitting appears to be Dalga. And she's sort of cursing and straining against the cage. When you peer over the edge, you can see down that the floor of this chamber appears to be entirely covered in bones. You see skulls and rib cages and femurs and things kind of all scattered across the floor. You got a 19, right? A really good perception?
Yeah, I got a 19 perception.
Cool. You can also hear that somewhere in this big, voluminous chamber is what sounds like very heavy breathing from something very large. I think it's far away from you, but you can hear a... very slow and rhythmic. Dragon? You're not sure. What's the plan?
I just have to fight a dragon in a cage.
I can probably just shimmy on out of his cage, right? I mean,
Yeah, you could definitely squeeze through the bars. The problem is that you would just fall flat to the ground, and it's at least 30 or 40 feet.
What am I hanging from?
The ceiling. So you might be able to climb up to the ceiling, but I don't think you can scurry across the ceiling.
Oh,
right?
Okay. I was going to try to scurry across to the other thing.
You might be able to jump to a different cage, maybe. But it's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, I think he'd probably try to get... God, we're 40 feet off the ground. It's safer up here than it is with whatever critter there is down there. Can I see any cage? They're all pretty much flush, all these cages, right? Or are there any close?
There's probably about 5 feet in between each cage. So you could maybe get a little rat jump and get across with a good check, but that might be pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I'm just talking about there's none lower, right?
No. So yeah, imagine a big chamber where the ceiling is just all made of these hanging cages, basically. The little round bird cages,
How
about we let you think about it, and then we'll come back to you. Is that cool?
Please do.
So we see that scene, you're kind of freaking out, and then we cut away. All right, so we are back with A team. Theodûir and Althea, you guys are descending down the next set of stairs into the next chamber. Is it awkward silence as you guys go down there? Or do you talk about anything on the way down?
I would maybe talk about things
Okay. Yeah, what do you want to talk to?
I would want to bring up something. So you felt like a tingling feeling when they hit the water, right?
I did, yes. The very distinct tingling feeling of a teleportation spell.
Would that be? Does that mean that there's something here?
There might well be. we were led to believe that the temple was abandoned. But do you know the history of the temple, surely?
Let me check. I think I know something. 19.
Yeah, you do. You know that the temple was reared basically as a tomb to keep this item, the Eye of Kimbu, away from the rest of the world. That the eye was supposedly very dangerous and they didn't want anyone else to find it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what you're aware of. You see when she says that, she kind of looks down.
I guess... Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Well, I guess I'm implying that, like, isn't that a spell? Is there some kind of spell in that water? I don't know.
I wonder, yes, if it was a defense, perhaps, of the people who originally built the temple. I must confess, Theodûir, I don't know the purpose of this place. Do you know anything about history?
Why, yes, I do.
Cool, yeah, you can relate to her. She just rolled a natural
Funny that
1
you
on her
should
history.
ask.
Yeah. Totally.
That's
Did
the
she?
only reason.
You rolled a natural 1, did you?
She did roll a natural 1 on her history check.
Yeah, I would fill her in on that. Well, this is where they kept this item, the eye. This is what we're looking for, and I don't know. The way it sounds like maybe it was guarded or protected or sacred or something.
I see.
But I would tell
it
her
sounds
the
like-
specifics in the way you told me as well.
Yeah. It probably then was a protection spell of some kind. I hope that they're teleported somewhere safe, but the only way to know is to find the eye. Just get through the rest of this temple.
All right.
Oh, look,
You
the
are a
next
smart
chamber's up
wizard.
ahead.
Not the best.
Well,
Smart.
you're a very resourceful sorcerer, my friend. Smart. So you can, basically the stairs open up into another chamber. This one is kind of squarish, made from the same sandstone. The walls and floors are all covered with these little carvings of the different monkey faces, right? And you can see that the room appears pretty much empty, except for those patterns. And across the room, on the far side of the room, there's basically like a lever on the opposite wall. Looks like a kind of a lever, right, that you would snap up and down.
Okay.
You step a couple feet into the room, and the door behind you slides shut. And you see that the two walls on either side of the room start to slide together.
They're closing in, you're saying?
I am saying that. Initiative, please.
Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, that was almost 20. Initiative. Oh, 17.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So you go first between you and Althea, and then the room goes, the walls go basically at the end as they get closer. Yeah, you can tell the walls are closing in. You guys both have that like trash compactor, like, oh no moment as you're looking around.
Something in the water.
Shut down all the garbage compactors on the detention level.
Oh, they're dying now too. They're dying now. We were too late. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
We keep going, but
I guess, so I see the lever and it's on the opposite end of the
Yep.
room.
Yep.
Well, my instincts tell me to go to that lever and try to pull it. So I would maybe just start running for that.
Okay, yeah, you can make it across the room. It's only 25 feet across. You can make it to the lever.
Oh, it's not that far. Okay, yeah. I'd run
Yeah,
over
no.
there and I'd try to pull the lever.
Yeah. You pull the lever down. There's like a mechanical noise. You see the walls stop, and then you see the floor and the ceiling start to crunch down. Yeah.
I'll look back at her and be like, well, yes, that was stupid. Yes, it was.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say I was stupid.
No, you looked it.
Alfie is going to do an investigation check just of the room.
Misty step and then just get out.
Boom.
Yeah, she teleports out of the room.
She got a natural 20. So she's walking over to you like, well, did you put it the right way? And she like steps on something, and you see that one of the tiles on the floor, one of those like carvings, flips over. And it goes from being like a monkey face like this to a monkey face like that. She goes, wait. She goes over and pushes another one, and you see they're basically arranged in a grid where there are 5 rows of 3 on the floor. And she's kind of flipping them around. I think this must have something to do with it. She's flipping them back.
Wait a
and forth.
minute. I have an idea.
So that's her turn. And you see that the walls, the floor, and the ceiling are now basically 4 rounds from compacting. If that makes sense. You've got
Four
more rounds of
4 rounds.
Okay.
All right, Theo, it is your turn.
Okay, so you said there's 3 rows of 5 plates.
There's 5 rows of 3. Yep.
5 rows of 3. So, okay. Yeah. Can I line them up in a way that is like, well, I don't know. I guess can I do an investigation on it?
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Is that okay?
Huh?
Because I don't think I know enough about this.
That's fine.
19.
Yeah, totally. So you can spend a little time flipping these tiles, and you see there are basically 3 different faces you can flip them to. That doesn't really make physical sense, but if you just keep flipping them, it's different faces. But once you flip it to on the first row, if you flip it to ears, it locks in place, and you can't move it anymore.
So, okay. Gotcha.
Cool.
Okay, great.
Cool.
So, from figuring that out, is that my turn, though? That's probably my turn.
That's your action, yeah. So you basically figured it out that the ears will lock into place on the first row, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So I would want to try to line all those up, basically.
Cool. If you tell that to Althea, Althea can do that on her turn and just go lock all those in place if you want.
Yeah, I'd probably say, look, it locks in place if you find the right one, and then just keep doing it, basically.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she'll go and she'll flip the other 4 over. Okay, that's the ears. What's the next one? And you see that the walls, the floor, and the ceiling are 3 rounds away from smushing together. Your turn again, Theo.
Hurry, there's only 3 rounds.
Well, we did the ears and we did the eyes,
well,
right?
You only have one of them locked in place now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's go. I'll go to the next one and I'll try to find out which one it is, I guess.
Investigation.
Oh. I should just memorize what I had. 18.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can get the eyes in place in the next one. So,
here we are. This one's the eyes.
Okay. And then on her turn, she'll go and lock all the rest of them in place. The walls are now 2 rounds away. You're like stooping, right, to keep doing them as the floor and ceiling are coming together. Okay, so at this point, it does not require another investigation check because it's pretty clear what the last one is.
I wonder which one it is. I'm gonna start like pretending to mess it up for a whole round, and I just want to click it in like exactly right before it squishes us, basically.
Okay, Alice, what are you doing? What are you doing?
All of the last one, you're just kind of like,
Gee, I don't know. Oh, what do you think? Is it this one? But these ones all line up this way.
Stop messing around, Theodûir. We're going to be crushed. But you can lock them all into place just in time, and you're like crouched. And you see the walls or the floor and ceiling stop. And you see that there's like a hiss of air as a tiny little door opens on the side. And you can basically crawl your way through to get out of the chamber. Yeah. You
I was kind of hoping you'd be a Casey at the bats moment where you waited last second until you just got smashed.
You just get smushed, yeah.
Well, yeah, like that's the funny thing is that's not the last step.
That's not the last step.
Yeah, like, just like
yeah, right. That's funny. So yeah, you can kind of crawl your way through into the next little waiting area that looks like it's another pair of stairs that go down. Alfie kind of looks over at you.
Roger going on.
Okay. Let me leave and come back. Sorry, guys. Be right back.
Oh, it's time to take clothes off again.
Cheap. Cheap. Cheap.
That was a close one.
Okay. Any better?
No.
Still robotic? Not sure.
Why don't I just restart the Zoom and just like do a new call? Because it could be
Okay,
on
will
our end
that-
it's just
will
been
that end the
running for a really
stream?
long time.
Yeah.
No, it would just end the Zoom. Like we would
Okay.
keep streaming from our camera.
Okay,
keep
cool. Let's
entertaining
do
them.
that then. That's good. All right, guys. We'll be right back. Sorry, we gotta fix this.
After a message from our sponsors.
Zoom.
Are you tired? Do you need to wake up? Why don't you head on down to your local coffee shop and buy some coffee? Maybe do a line of Coke. You know, it's really up to you at this point. We're not...
Amphetamines.
Have you tried those?
I hear good things.
Yeah. Giant
And
face
2018
that eats you. That'll wake you up.
Yeah. Yep. It's Gohira! Gohira! Have you guys seen the movie that's actually called Gohira? It's great.
Gohira.
It's Gohira.
He did the mash.
I feel like that was the actual name of the original monster, and then Eric is just like, it's Godzilla, you guys.
The monster mash. It
was a graveyard smash. The monster mash.
It caught on in a flash. It is a monster mash.
What is the monster mash?
I don't know. I think it's just like. This is the monster mash. Right?
Just that side and that side.
Well, that's the monkey. That's from Johnny Bravo.
Oh no. There's
Come on, do the
nothing
monkey
wrong
with
with that. Oh.
Come on, little Girl Scouts. Squeeze this coal into. Oh, what does he make? He tries to make the Girl Scout squeeze coal into diamonds. That's a good episode.
I don't remember that. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen any Johnny Bravo.
What about the Angry Beavers?
Never.
What about?
What
I was gonna say DuckTales, and I was gonna say Ren and Stimpy, and then I was gonna say
DuckTales. I did actually see
Uh-huh.
DuckTales.
Woo!
What was the one? The like aviator one.
Bum 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 bum. Tailspin.
Yes,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Tailspin. Guys,
I think he's gonna be in DuckTales. Like they're essentially combining the two shows when they come out.
Is
with a
it
new
still on?
Yeah,
Hey,
they're
guys.
rebooting this shit.
Shut up. That's
Hey,
awesome.
Timothy.
Do I still sound robotic?
You
good.
sound butter
Perfect,
smooth.
sir.
Beautiful. That's
Like
excellent.
bone marrow butter smooth.
Thanks, Kate. Okay, guys, we're back. We're gonna jump over to the.
Listen, technical issues. You my bitch.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Language,
jump-
Kate.
No, you get it,
Language
girl.
is fine. It's just nudity.
We're gonna jump over to the B team. So you guys similarly are gonna come down to a set of a staircase that deposits you in another smaller chamber. This one, however, is triangular in shape. Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do about it? Did you say boo, Cody?
Ooh.
The chamber opens up the stairs open up to a smaller chamber, triangular, approximately 25 feet on a side. In the center of the room stands a small pedestal. You can see it's kind of encircled by a small walkway that comes out from the entrance. Below the walkway, it drops about maybe 5 feet down to like a bottom floor of this chamber. You can see kind of on the three corners of this triangular chamber are sort of little shelves, and you can see that there appear to be like hunks of strange silver-looking stone, almost look like pieces of a statuette in the three different corners. There's basically a little stepping stone between the walkway and those shelves on either side. When you come in, however, you guys are all clustered kind of on the entrance. The door similarly goes behind you, and you see that monkey faces all around the room basically burst, and this like sizzling, horrible yellow liquid starts to pour into the room. What looks like acid hits the floor and starts to slowly bubble and fill up the chamber. So initiative, everybody.
Oh god. Oh god.
Crap.
Oh crap.
12.
6. 8.
You guys get to do all this cool shit. I just get eaten by a monster.
Yep. That's basically what's going to happen to you. Jrmi, and then we'll put Odo, and then we have Val and Val. Okay, Jrmi, what do you want to do? You're first.
So wait, are there like things that we're standing on that are like? Is there stuff that?
Yeah, so you're about 5 feet from the bottom of the chamber, like the floor, and that's where the acid is landing down onto. So it looks like it will slowly start to come up, but then once it gets past there, you kind of have to go onto the pedestal, which goes higher than that. That makes sense. In the middle.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we're on just little like walkways that lead to the. Okay, got it.
Yep, and that lead to the three different corners as well.
Okay.
Through by a stepping stone. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna say spread out, and then I'm gonna try and bound towards the furthest away corner. Maybe
Okay, sure.
Parkouring.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Stop drawing butts, Cody.
17.
Guess it kind of does.
Cool, yeah, you can easily hop your way over there. When you go towards that corner, you can see the little shelf, the little pedestal in that corner has what looks like part of a statue on it. It is the head, kind of like the leering head of a silver monkey. And it's got like a long pole that comes from its head that goes all the way down, as though it's like the the basis of something. Yeah.
Cool. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Can I grab it, or is
What do you
it
want to
my
do?
turn?
What was that, Jrmi?
Can
Sorry.
I grab it?
Yep, absolutely. Boom, you have it.
Cool.
Cool. That was your turn. You see Odo is gonna, oh, yes, of course, and we'll go bounding off into a different direction. Yeah, he also
Falls
handily
down.
succeeds his check. He somehow does like a wall run at some point in his
Awesome.
heavy armor. It's ridiculous.
He's tiny. He can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. He gets over and he finds like, ugh, this looks like the feet of the statue. And you can see he's got like the monkey's paws on the bottom. There's one more section. What do you want to do, Val, on your turn?
God, they're really far up there, aren't they? Shit. We're all on the walkway. Are we by the pedestal, or are we on the walkway, like, towards it?
So you're on the walkway by the entrance still. Odo went one direction, Jrmi went the other. There's still one corner of the triangle no one has gone to yet. Yeah. And then there's the pedestal in the middle.
Yeah. I'm gonna go towards the pedestal, actually, because I don't think I can get up there. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can head over in that direction. Do you want to like climb part way up the pedestal or just stand by it, or what do you want to do?
I'll get on top of the pedestal.
Okay, give me an athletics check to climb it.
23.
Oh, absolutely. So you can climb part way up this sort of rocky pedestal, and you see on the top it has like a flat base that looks like you could like it has a little hole in it, almost as though it's like meant to have something stuck into it on the
Nice.
top.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks very particularly carved.
Awesome.
Okay, Vel then is going to run over to the other side and do acrobatics. Yeah, he does it. It's not quite as graceful as like he kind of wants it to look. He like slips a little bit, but he gets over there and says, "This looks like the arms. What do we do with it?" He shouts into the group. The acid
Over here,
basically,
guys.
yeah, reaches up to the level of the walkway and is kind of sizzling and
Ooh,
bubbling
shit.
there. Next round, it'll go and swallow the walkway and the stepping stones.
Dang.
All right, Jrmi, what do you want to do?
I want to run to the pedestal and start climbing it.
Okay, yeah. So acrobatics to get there, and then athletics to climb up. Val, yeah, you're Val. Sorry, I didn't even really intentionally name the other character Val, but it just worked out that way.
That is kind
I'm
of
okay with it.
If you want to help Jrmi on the athletics when she gets there, then you'd have advantage.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like hanging onto the top of the pedestal, and I got like my arm out to kind of help anybody else.
Totally. What'd you get on your acrobatics?
I got a 13.
Yeah, you're okay. You can hop your way back across. It's a little slippery, so you almost like sort of juke it and go into the acid, but you managed to make it across.
Wow.
Do you want to try to climb up?
Yeah, I got a nat 1 on my
Well, you have an advantage, don't forget.
Yeah, and you
you're also a
also get to reroll
halfling,
ones.
so you can reroll ones. Yeah.
My life is better.
So you can roll again, because
Yeah, and you have advantage.
you had
And you
Yeah.
have advantage.
Because
I'm gonna
Val
roll
is
till I get
giving
the
you
number
advantage.
on. Okay, so that's a mod 20 then.
Okay,
Boom.
yeah. So Val can grab your hand and pull you up, and you guys are both kind of clinging to the side of the pedestal. So Jrmi, you have the head of the monkey, but it's pretty clear that wouldn't go first. You're still
Well,
kind of holding on to it.
Yeah.
All right, and then it is going to be Odo. He's got the one half of it. He goes, "Hey Val, catch!" And he's gonna throw the
Oh no.
feet towards you.
He wants
Yeah,
to
he
leave
rolls
it
an
and just,
18.
Like, tosses it.
He throws it perfectly over
Perfect
to you.
spiral.
You can grab it, Val. Boom,
Awesome.
you got it.
Got it.
So now you have the
on
base.
the pedestal.
Just very
And it's your turn, so yes, you can put it on the pedestal. So you take it and you kind of stick it down, and you realize it doesn't quite fit for some reason. You can give me a dexterity or an intelligence check. It looked like it was going to fit perfectly, but if for some reason it's weird and doesn't want to sit on there.
Yeah, I'm not great at
Dex or int?
intelligence. 6 on Dex.
So it looked perfect. It looks like you were going to obviously do it, but for some reason, when you get this thing in your hand, it's like it's magnetically opposed to going together. It's like twisting and hard to fit it in. So you're kind of struggling with it. Like you're getting kind
this
of
is
embarrassed.
wrong.
Like, how does this not? What? Come on. Vel is kind of like, do I? And he'll come back over there. And acrobatics. Oh, you rolled it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. He could kip, and comes over. He's gonna make an athletics to try to hold on. Yeah, and he comes up on the side and is holding it. What's the problem? Do you need some help?
Yeah. Ready
All
to
right.
need some help.
And then the acid will bubble up and swallow the walkway and the stepping stones. So Odo is over on top of the pedestal where the piece was, but now he has no way to get back unless he makes a really prodigious leap over to your
He
pedestal.
probably would.
Back up at the top with Jrmi. What do you want to do? Val was like struggling kind of futilely with this thing.
Can I try and put the head of the monkey through Veldon's piece?
Yeah, you can. So yeah, you have it. You're ready to stick it in. Give me a dexterity or intelligence check. It seems like, obviously you just stick it in here.
22? Dexterity.
What'd you say?
22 dexterity.
Oh yeah, easily. So you go to stick it in, and you're like, what the? It's almost as though the piece is struggling against being put together. You can just kind of force it in and jam it in. So now you have the head and the torso connected, but it's still missing the base.
Okay.
Odo's gonna kind of look at the distance. Fortune favors the bold. And he's gonna try to jump across.
God.
Oh no!
This guy's
He
awesome.
runs, he trips, and he goes boom into the acid. Face plant. There's kind of a sizzling sound, and he just gets swallowed entirely by it. All right. Val, it is your turn.
Oh no! All right, after I see this happen, I'm gonna try and jam the feet onto the thing too.
Same thing, dexterity, intelligence.
Shit. 5.
Yeah, you can't do it. You're like,
Damn it.
why won't it fit? This stupid monkey! Yeah.
You're Val, take it over.
Okay, cool. Val will take it from you. I got it. Don't worry.
Ooh.
Yeah, he manages to twist it and stick it in there. So now you have the whole thing together, but it will take somebody's...
You do,
Oh, he
guys.
twists it and sticks it in. So now you have the whole monkey
Crazy.
assembled. It just has to go on the pedestal. The acid is slowly bubbling up the length of the pedestal, kind of eating away at it. Jrmi, it is your turn.
I want to get this fucking monkey in this pedestal.
Okay, yeah. Dexterity, intelligence, please.
Ooh.
7 dexterity.
Yeah, you're really distraught, right? Like you can't handle it. You're kind of like
watching Odo.
He's dead, you know.
trying to stick it in, and it won't go in there. Everyone starts screaming. It would be Odo's turn right now, but he is not with us.
my God.
He's obviously dead.
Val, it is your turn.
Very
Quit messing
dead.
this up, Val.
I know, right? That's more like it. 16.
Absolutely. So Jrmi has it for a bit. You kind of shove Jrmi out of the way and slam it
Shove
down
me off the pedestal and I land.
into the acid. Jrmi is swallowed entirely.
Just like, oh
What would Odo do? Well, he'd jump into a pile
He
of acid
jumped
for
face
sure.
first into the acid.
Odo
is what
did
he
it,
would
I
do.
guess.
Fortune favors the bold.
no. Yep. The slow-mo just
So it makes that big sound. The acid stops instantly filling out and slowly starts to drain away as this thing is glowing radiantly, this silver monkey in its pedestal. And you can see once the acid is drained completely away, there's a doorway of kind of on the opposite side that you didn't see before that
Do we see
and
Odo
opens.
anywhere?
No, Odo is gone.
He just
Completely
disappeared even though the
dissolved.
acid. Oh my God.
Completely gone.
Just gone.
He's very much
All right.
Gone. What do you guys do?
It's like he was never there.
Well, is
It's too
Velden
bad.
like taking a moment?
He's kind of like
Yeah, there we go.
looking down like, we can't linger here. He wouldn't want us to mourn him. The adventure is what's important. He kind of looks towards the door.
I'm
What
gonna
do you guys
I'm
do?
gonna like kind of like lightly try and touch his shoulder and then like kind of like
You'll like touch your hand on his shoulder.
aw.
That's okay.
Should definitely comfort the guy and not, oh, I don't know,
Comfort
The
the
Velvet.
guy's sister.
I'm not paying attention to her. He's gorgeous.
What are you doing,
Come
Jrmi?
on.
I'm about halfway to the door at this point. I'm like
Yeah.
this angry
God.
kid marching towards the door, trying not
F
to
this.
cry. Because Odo would.
Okay. Cool.
Odo would be fine with this.
So we're gonna cut from there. Moss, you are in your cage. Do you have a plan yet?
I do.
Are you around
Let's
in a
hear
cage?
this. Despite all your rage.
What?
It's a,
Oh, it's a Smashing Pumpkins joke. Please continue.
yeah.
What's your plan?
Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, the rope that this cage is hanging from, what is that?
It's like a like ratty old piece of vine.
Far out. Now, if I were to chew that rope on the top of the cage and the cage fell to the earth, would that cushion my fall?
Yeah, I would say that instead of just taking a big pile of damage, you could make a dexterity save to avoid taking a big pile of damage.
That sounds terrific.
Yeah.
I think
Cool.
I'm going to climb up to the top of my cage and chew through the rope.
Cool, yeah, so you can do that. That's fine. You don't have to roll to chew rope. You're a rat. That's what you do naturally. You came into this world chewing rope.
Yes.
So
Just a few
you
moments
can-
ago.
Yep.
I actually
Yeah,
came into
you can
this world.
scurry up the
Crawling
top
rope.
and start to chew on it. It's big, thick vine. You do see that there is a bright green flash, and you turn and see that, like, appearing in one of the cages, lightly smoking, kind of panting, and then smiling widely is Odo. Just kind of looking around.
David
Smile.
And Dalga goes, Odo! What happened to your land?
And smiling widely.
I took a risk. So they start to talk about how to get out of here, but you're too busy with your vine. Yeah, you can chew it all the way down until it's like a couple threads, and then bite the last thread, and the cage will plummet.
Sure.
So the cage drops down. Do you want to give me a dexterity save, please?
Yes, I do. Give me 1 second.
You got it. Just rolling some preliminary damage, just in case.
Thank you.
Just to let you know.
All right. So
Cutscene to Odo just being like, and then I was
And then,
bold, and then I
you
was
wouldn't
more bold."
believe the throw that I made. It was incredible.
pretty incredible.
my hair could
where
blow
did
back anymore, it
Okay,
would.
so I'm doing. What am I doing? A dex save?
Dex save, yep, just to avoid getting impaled by the rickety bars of this cage.
Far out. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that dex save that I'm doing currently.
Please do.
Nat 20!
So describe this to me. How does this work? What does this look like?
All right, so it's gonna obviously be very Wile E. Coyote.
Of course.
So like
Obviously.
he chews through the rope, the cage falls. Moss looks around with his little rat hat and just goes. So the cage falls, and as the cage is falling, like Moss is like holding on to where the rope was. He'll scurry over to the edge of the cage, and as soon as that thing the bottom of the cage hits, it's like boom. And Moss will do like a tuck and roll, like a jump tuck and roll into the bones.
Totally, yeah. You go crashing through the bones, and then like cartoon style, you come up like wearing some of the bones, right?
of
Like
course.
a stupid hat, and you look around.
Another
you are,
stupid hat.
But your hat's
Yeah.
on top of the bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow it ended up there.
it off.
You are unharmed as you land on the ground. Nice work. Boom. Great. You hear, "What was that?" from up there. We're gonna cut. So both of the groups are descending down staircases, 3 on one group, 2 on the other. And you see these 2 staircases kind of come and they meet. And then there's another staircase that goes down. So both Althea and Theo and B Team manages to basically congregate on this little stair landing together. Althea's instantly like, "Where's Odo?"
I don't know. He's around here somewhere. He has to be.
Oh no.
Velden goes, "Where's Dalga?" She fell.
They appear again out of nowhere.
There was a teleportation spell. I'm certain of it. She starts to explain, but you guys both notice that Moss is also not with Theodûir.
Yeah. Wait, what about
What'd you
Moss?
do to Moss?
I didn't do anything to Moss.
Theodûir.
Jrmi.
Theodûir, you ever really liked him? You always said mean stuff.
No. It wasn't Theodûir's fault at all. I can vouch for him. He fell. He fell. She says again.
Dwarf
He fell.
He was overtaken by his own confidence.
Wow.
But there was a teleportation spell. I'm certain of it. I think that they're still safe somewhere down here in this dungeon. We have to find them.
Yes, I admit I did feel something as well.
I mean, maybe Odo did that happen too.
He is not dead.
I didn't feel anything when Odo fell, so he must be dead.
He must be dead. That's the only
He's dead,
conclusion.
Don't
say that.
Hit Theodûir.
Yeah, you can punch him. That's fine.
Yeah.
So it's just a strength roll.
It's that little kid like me.
A 7? Yeah. Like,
Does that hit your AC?
No.
7.
It's a 16 on my class.
So do you dodge out of the way, or do you just like
think I
let
still
her
hit
hit
him,
you?
it
It's
just
like
doesn't
the
hurt.
pouty hits, maybe,
Yeah, it's
like,
like
or maybe like it's the thing where it's like, Moss, no, Moss, or no, you're Jrmi. Like, Moss is the
Hey.
one that we're worried about.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, Jrmi, no, Jrmi, no.
Just like trying to.
Yeah, you're like hitting me, but I'm like, no, there's nothing we can do.
Jrmi, stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. And I grab her arms, I start hitting her with, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting
I
yourself.
like the idea that like you guys are about equal strength, right? Like you both suck at strength, hardcore.
Do we?
You're worse.
I'm bet terrible. Yeah.
You're worse.
-2.
So you're not holding me. I'm probably just punching you and it doesn't matter. I don't think you could hold me.
There's no time for this. We have to find them.
yes, he's right.
He's right. He's totally right.
He's
Um,
totally right.
So Veldin will kind of like push through the group and head back down the mutual stairs and keep
I
going.
definitely follow directly behind, within
Beautiful.
fucking inches.
I assume the rest of you guys follow as well.
He's clearly bought into the whole rogue thing, hasn't he? Let's go.
It's like he knew something about Rael.
All right.
I've heard of Ryan. He's very dashing.
I have his poster.
It did actually happen like in the past that in this world like that all of that campaign existed. So Rael is a person you may
He's a
have heard
person. I have a poster of his
Yeah.
romance novels.
of. Right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Written by
all
the
right,
great
so-
bard himself.
The stairs open up into an expansive chamber, large enough that it must dominate the entire lower half of the ziggurat. Every footstep that you take echoes in this huge space. In the voluminous darkness stand the shadows of several massive pillars. All across the floor of the room is spread a morass of bones, skulls, rib cages, femurs, and more from a dozen different races. In the far, far corner of the chamber, you can see a distant orange light, kind of faded and muted looking. And from that same direction, you can hear kind of the snuffling and snoring of what sounds like a massive beast.
Oh my.
What do you guys want to do?
Can I whip out my adventuring?
Go ahead.
Monster manual.
Monster manual.
And on
Okay.
the ground. Do.
You can.
No.
I would say you'd have to spend a lot of time
Or-
listening just to get from that
I
sound.
want to do a perception check, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
Because we heard that, right? That sound.
The snuffling. Yeah, definitely.
I guess I would want to try to have a guess as to what that was and arrogantly say it.
Yeah, sure. You can look at the monster manual if you want.
I don't
but
have to look at the monster manual, but I don't know.
You want to do perception or nature or
I'll
what
do a
kind of skill?
nature.
you
I'll just do a
roll?
straight nature check. I don't know.
Okay, go for it.
I got a 4.
A dragon, dude.
A dragon.
You've never seen one in the flesh, but this is it. This is the first dragon.
Oh no!
It's a
everyone.
griffin.
Did you hear that?
It's not a dragon, it's a drake. Definitely a drake.
Listen, shut up! Shut up!
What,
We are not
what is
dealing
it?
with something. We are not dealing with childish junior adventure league things anymore. Did you not hear that?
I think Dweir's scared.
That is a real dragon in there. I
What
speak
do you
Draconic.
Did you piss your robes, Dwyer?
No, I didn't piss anything. Why do
When
you
you
always
say-
imply that I piss myself?
When you say dragon, Theodûir, you see Veldin like grab Val's shoulder and turn.
What kind of dragon?
I don't know. The grunted was short and quiet, but my best
Was
guess
it-
is something
was
large
it
and old. At
A
least
shadow
gold.
dragon?
What?
Was it a shadow dragon?
A shadow dragon. It must be. This is a dark place. It must be a shadow dragon.
Shadow dragon killed my family.
That's very tragic.
I swore vengeance against all shadow dragons. In fact, they're my favorite enemy.
He looks across towards the dull glow.
He's not a rogue at all.
He's a ranger.
He's a
Oh
ranger.
shit.
So you guys
made
are standing there
drift?
talking about that. Yep, he's a drow ranger.
Do you
You guys are standing there talking about it, and there's suddenly like a quiet crash and a shatter of bones somewhere in the chamber.
We are.
There's like a... and then it goes back to its normal breathing. What do you guys want to do?
Should we tread forward?
Well, it seems like Velden knows quite a bit about shadow dragons. Maybe he'll know more about what this might be.
If this is a shadow dragon, we're all dead.
Promising.
But you like to fight them.
I'm not yet powerful enough, but someday, Master Theodûir, I will be.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope today is not that day.
Well, we're here for the eye, aren't we? Why don't we just get the eye and get out of here?
Do you think maybe it's that orange glowing thingy?
It very well might be.
I thought you were supposed to be smart.
Well, just from looking at it, I don't... Well, listen, there could be any number of things. Goes back into a book. No one has seen the Eye of Kimber in thousands of years.
Go easy on her, Val. She is very smart, just not as smart as me. It's not what you're used to.
I resent that statement. So Moss, give me a perception check over there.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear bickering in the corner.
My perception comes to a 16.
You can hear bickering over there in the corner.
Well, I'll probably shake off the bones and everything, and then scuttle on over towards those other jerks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's
Totally.
rat. Wait, hold on. I see a hat on this rat.
Do you want to try to be quiet, or do you not care?
Stealth has never been our strong suit.
Nope.
Just checking.
Nope.
Just checking.
I want to do perception
Okay.
and see if I can see a rat with a hat.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
13.
Okay, and if the rat makes itself visible, then yeah, you can see the rat. There is a rat with a hat.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wait a minute. That hat. I know that.
You look in your monster manual for like hat with a rat with a hat.
What's a hat-wearing rat doing down here?
Oh, wait. I'll roll an intelligence check for myself.
For God's sake.
I was just like,
Let's see. Intelligence.
What if you fail it?
Mod 10. I
Yeah.
pass.
You put it together, buddy. You figured it the hell out. Congratulations.
Dwyer, you said you were smarter.
Well, I was distracted by the dragon.
What do you guys want to do?
Moss, where did you go?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
I saw you fall into that river and then
Do
you
you
were
scoop
gone.
him up and lovingly look into his eyes and just like, Moss.
Can I do a perception
Lost my
check for
friend.
anyone else that may have?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see what.
Yeah.
God damn it. 3.
Nope.
Well,
I think
don't
You're
have
too
roller.
distraught.
Moss will continue explaining in rat unless, of course, he's reminded that no one understands shit.
I mean, I
Are
think
you
you can see
pointing with
everyone's
your, like,
uncomprehending
Oh, okay.
faces, right? Like,
I think there'll be like you'll see it like his shoulders like, God, I gotta get out of rat form. All right, and then he'll do his Wonder Woman green spin, and
Yeah.
he'll be back up to Moss dun 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 dun.
it takes 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see like pieces of your armor come flying in, right? Like,
And by armor you
assemble.
mean just
Just
You
for
know,
Yeah,
like flies.
dirty
it has
rags.
the disgusting burlap sack that I wear as my clothes.
Pieces of actual moss that were growing on your skin. Yeah.
That's what the smoke actually is. It's just moss that like
Right.
swirls around him.
Cool. So Moss the dwarf is back.
Moss the dwarf is back, and I'll be like, okay, well, I was in the cage, and look up,
Oh my god.
and
You
then
look
there's
up, you can see the cages across the ceiling.
there's cages over near where I just was, right over there, and there's, well, Gruff Druck's there, and then, oh yeah, the Odo showed up,
Knew it.
and
Told you.
then so I was a rat, so I got out.
Yeah, we saw that part. Good for you, man.
So they are up there. above
Yeah,
us.
it's pretty high. You'll do some damage if you're not really good eventually.
Can
Hello!
you show us where they are?
Who's down there? I think maybe we might want to try to be a little quieter, Dalgo. Hello!
Yeah, I think there's a giant beast over there in the corner.
Do we hear that, Timothy? We definitely hear that.
Yeah, you hear the shout, you hear a little bit of back and forth, and you hear the beast obviously stirs, awakened.
So, and I think the screaming is probably going to wake up the beast, like it is now.
It sounds like it's already awake.
Ranger, can you see them up there?
Who the hell are you talking to?
Vel.
What can you see?
Yes, Vel.
He squints,
I can see them. Dalga's in the cage. Odo's also in the cage. They're talking back and forth. Wait.
He glances to the side.
That's no shadow dragon.
Oh.
He starts to take off his bow and take his arrows out.
Yeah.
You see a figure comes shambling out of the darkness. Anyone who has dark vision, it sort of crosses into your line of sight. So I think it's everybody but the halfling, right?
Yep.
But you actually see it is radiating a little bit of light, so you can kind of see it a little clearer. It is a massive 15-foot tall ape. Totally white-furred entirely, blind, and you can see that it's got an extra pair of arms that are jutting out from its chest. So it's got like the 2 forward, another 2, and then 2 feet, and it's coming forward like this, like kind of groping around. Around its neck it's wearing this big necklace, and the centerpiece of the necklace is a big gleaming orange jewel.
Oh no.
You can see that the center of that jewel is kind of like searching back and forth violently. Looks like it's an eye. And it's kind of stomping around, crunching the bones as it walks. It's pretty clear that it's seeing you guys over there in the corner, and it rears back, beats its chest, and slams back down on the ground. Initiative, everybody.
17.
5.
Mod 15.
19.
Okay, we got a 17 from Moss.
Mod 16, sorry.
What'd you get, Val?
5.
5. Jeremy?
19.
19. And Theo?
16.
16. Okay. All right. This is going to seem crazy. I want you guys all to roll initiative again.
7.
Okay.
16 for Odo.
Gotcha.
8.
Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, cool. So I have, first up is going to be Jrmi. What did you get on your second one?
16.
16? Okay, cool. Yep. And then Moss, what did you get on your second one?
7.
Okay. Got it. What did you get on your second one, Theo?
I got a 5.
A 5. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good.
It's the first one I got.
Theo. And then what did you get on your second one, Val?
8.
8. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Jrmi, you were up first. You can see the creature basically. You don't have as much of a vision as the rest of the group does, but because it's got this glowing gem around its chest, you can see it. It is about 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Is there like a lot of like random cover around me or anything?
There are 2 big pillars you could go and hide behind, or you could go farther back up the stairs, but otherwise the room is pretty much open. The room has 4 pillars in it, and the ape is kind of like past the 2 back set of pillars, so there's these 2 huge pillars that go up to the ceiling between you and the creature.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I want to run towards one of the pillars if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, that would be your full movement to get there. And you have to crunch through these bones, so it's very noisy as you do it.
That's fine, because I'm going to be playing on my kazoo.
Okay.
I'm basically singing like, Fortune favors the bold!
Sure, okay.
Running.
Are you trying to distract the creature? Get it to look at you?
I'm
Or do you
trying
want-
to have
Okay.
it to run towards me.
Once you get there, do you want to do anything else?
I want to try and hide at that point behind the
Okay, cool. So give me so you want to try to distract his attention until you get to cover and then hide?
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get behind the pole and then like hide. And I
Okay,
just want it to
yeah.
head
So if you
down.
go and you're blowing your kazoo, making a lot of noise, it will kind of like lock onto you as best it can, and you see the eye is swiveling towards you. Give me a stealth when you get there. At disadvantage because of the bones.
Okay. 10. I did crit
10?
on the
Okay.
other one, which is a bummer.
Oh, that's too bad. So you can hide, but you feel like any shift or movement that you make, there's a lot of crunching. Okay. You hear, if you shout "Fortune favors the bold" as you do that, Jrmi, you hear across the way, "Fortune favors the," and there's a crash. Okay. Ouch. There's a crash. "I'm okay," you hear from far across the room.
The bone
Alright,
is sticking out of the leg. It's very painful.
"Wait for me!" you hear shouted from that side. And "I'm okay too!" 2 more crashes on the ground over there. All right, Moss, it is your turn.
Ooh.
Hello.
So Moss Moss is gonna go a little different this time. So Moss
Okay.
So when I was growing up, we used to have these really awful creatures, and they used to mess the place up. So here we go. And so Moss is gonna immediately turn back around and just like right before he just goes, "Fortune favors the bold," and turn into an axe beak.
Oh yes, axe beak. Describe this creature for those of you who may not know.
So this horrid creature is essentially like a massive ostrich, and it's a massive ostrich with its beak is like an axe or whatever, and very large creatures, essentially a giant angry chicken. And it's
Awesome.
and it is we can show
It's kind
it.
of like a raptor.
Yeah, it's like a
Dodo.
raptor with feathers.
that one.
It
I love
cannot
that
fly, chat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
flightless bird.
I don't know if anyone can see that, but there you go. Boom.
Axe beak.
And he's gonna go mess the place up.
Do it. Okay. This thing is 60 feet away from you, so I know it's your action to transform. Do you want to then just move as close as you can?
I'm not gonna move as close as I can, but I'm gonna get a little bit closer, like
Okay.
maybe try to go around the side and try to get into a flanking position in a really cool flightless bird way, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Crushing over the bones with your big talon feet.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
it's actually got a speed of 50 feet, so this thing
Oof.
can haul ass.
Dude,
Nice,
the rat had
cool.
60 feet.
How far away from it do you want to be at the end of your turn, just so I know?
As far away that he doesn't. He's got to make a commitment to attack me.
Okay, got it. We'll say maybe you want to be far enough away that next round you could move in
Yeah.
and get to him. So maybe 50 feet away.
Yeah,
That
so
sound good?
essentially, I'm just trying to circle him and then come back around on the backside. That's my plan.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay,
the raptors, they
cool.
always attack from the sides, you know?
Totally. All right.
See what I
Althea
did there?
is going
Jurassic Park,
to
Man, I could tell from the
step
pictures.
forward.
Clever moss.
Oh boy, spell casting. She will basically she's gonna step forward and you see she makes a gesture like this, and this shimmering crystalline sort of membrane goes all over her body, and it looks like she's like shrouded in this armor. And she looks to Theodûir. Are we really gonna fight this creature? Do you say anything, Theo?
Yes, we are. It's time for destruction.
It's your turn, so what do you want to do with your destruction?
So I'll whip out my orb, and I'll say some chant or whatever, and this ray of frost will come out and launch out towards the giant ape.
Okay, cool. Make an attack. As you do that, you see that she goes like, it's Leviosa to you when you're doing your chant, right? Like she corrects the particular wording that you use. Go for it.
18.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Give me some damage, please.
I think it's just. Do I add anything?
It should be like this.
No, I don't think so. I think
Not
it's
with
just
spells,
the
it's just
die,
cold
and then they
damage,
get
right?
slowed a little bit, right? Yeah.
So it's a 4. 4 is the damage. And
Okay.
they're slow. They reduce their speed by 10 feet. If it
Okay,
matters.
yeah. Totally. It does matter. So it gets kind of crusted over with ice as it's stomping forward. Kind of like trying to brush the ice off. Nice. Do you want to move,
love
or you
it.
want to stay in the doorway, Theodûir?
I guess I'll move in to the room, but I'll maybe try to kind of flank towards, not drawing aggro, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah. So maybe move like 15 feet, like half your speed into the room.
Yeah.
You know
Is
what?
that
You're
cool?
not
Okay.
DPS. You can't be going towards your front. Okay, we need to pull the train with the tank, and then
All right, Val, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I happen to have a longbow on me as well, since
Nice.
that wizard tower.
That's
All right,
right,
so
you do.
that one. Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. 23.
Totally.
you are like a walking arsenal. Like,
I
you're
am.
just like,
I totally am, and I love it. Only 4 damage though.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's good. You fire an arrow, whistles across the chamber.
I
It's
definitely
the
look
ape
at
in the
Veldon
shoulder.
as I pull through because he has his notch, and I like do. a
He
little
actually
nod.
has his bow out. You guys probably shoot at the same time,
Yeah.
right? Like that. He'll shoot. Oh, he misses actually. So
Oh,
his
no.
goes wide, and yours goes into the shoulder. And he goes, "That was a practice one." And
Oh,
takes
yeah.
another
Yeah,
arrow.
totally.
warning shot.
Warning shot. All right. So this beast, this horrible beast, is slowed, and it is going to kind of like turn towards the axe beak and start to shamble its way over. But you see that one of its limbs is kind of frozen, so it can only make it like 30 feet across the the area, it's going to scoop up a bunch of bones in one of its fists and try to throw them at you. So it'll make an attack.
Sucks.
No, it doesn't roll very well. It rolls a 7, so the bones go clattering against one of the pillars. They kind of it's like hooting at you angrily. And the eye is just fixated on you, Axby. Okay, and then we're back up at the top with Jrmi.
Jrmi.
Cool.
What size category is this creature? It's a large.
Huge.
It's huge.
It's huge. I'm only
15 feet
large.
tall.
I'm still small.
Yeah, you're smaller.
Yeah.
But you're big. You're still very big. Okay, Jrmi.
I'm gonna try attacking it with my hand crossbow. Wait, no.
Yeah, go for it.
No, wait. Yes, I am, because they're out of their cages. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna call over to Odo and Dalga and actually be like, "You guys okay? Do you need help?"
Okay, sure. There's a pause. Odo, I'm all right. I might have sprained something, but it's never stopped me before. I'm not a wuss, says Dalga.
Cool. And I'm gonna try and shoot it with my hand crossbow.
Go for it.
Yeah. Thank you. 21.
Nice.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
What's the damage? 1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
Woo!
5?
Hey, it was better than I got.
Yeah, it's getting kind of pinpricked a bunch. He's pretty upset about it. Okay, Odo will move, and you can see that there's something like a shining beacon across the chamber as he comes moving. He's about 30 feet away from it now, and you see his sword is glowing, and he starts to like chant words of, Avandra, holy words, things like that.
Kamala's all wait.
Dalga comes charging past him with her axe out. Doesn't make it all the way to the 8, but is basically one move away from it next round, just screaming with her axe out.
Held back
Moss,
by some unforeseen force.
Yeah. Moss, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Sure. Is there? I guess I've got like a clear shot. Can I charge this guy?
You can just move up and attack. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if like charging had anything.
Doesn't exist really anymore.
All right,
it's
cool.
like
No
a
worries.
feat you can take. Yeah.
I know so many like systems. It's just like I
have that
don't know
problem
which
too.
one that's from anymore. All right. Well, the axe beak will give a horrific screech through the hallway, and then just
Totally. Do it. Get in
charge
there.
on in. So he'll charge on in. Raise the talons up, and then whap with that beak of his. Oh, that was close. 19 plus 4, so it's mod 23.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was a roll.
I feel like the neck is really like elastic. I feel like it's like a chop,
exactly.
right? With your yeah.
It's like
Totally.
in Moss's brain, it looks like this majestic beach, but I'm sure it's just like a dodo bird.
Throwing your head around. Yeah.
They messed the place up not on purpose. They're like
Right. Oh yeah.
It's like a really
very
Totally
friendly
accidentally.
creatures just happen to cut your head off on accident.
Very klutzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What's the damage? Yeah, I feel like it's a turkey noise too, right? Like.
Yeah.
5. So that axe
Okay.
will come slicing in.
That's pretty funny.
Rears back. Cool. Nice. Then it's Althea's turn. Althea is going to move a little closer to it, kind of tentatively. She's going to stick out her fingers and try to cast a spell. Oh no! So she casts a ray that comes shooting out of her fingers, and it kind of like smacks the creature and it kind of waves it off. You would recognize the spell Theodûir as being deafness. Looks like she was trying to get rid of its hearing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Damn! She sort of like goes back through her book trying to find something else. Okay. What do you want to do, Theodûir? It's your turn.
I'll whip out my orb and I'll cast. Well, the orb's already whipped out.
Yeah.
I guess
You're
it's
just
already
kinda standing there
Whipping stuff out.
But I'm gonna cast Prismatic Orb.
Okay, go for it.
And so I don't know. Well, really quick, can I do like a nature check on this creature or something?
Yeah, sure. Go for
I
it.
don't know.
You could take out your monster manual and spend your action reading it.
Oh, that would be actually very kosher for your character.
Yeah, I suppose I will. Yeah, especially when I see Althea like struggling going through her book or
Go
whatever.
for it. Yeah.
I'll be like, yes, you're right. Smart's all the way to go this time. Let's figure out what this thing is, and then I'll whip out my.
This
Let's
time.
find out what she
Yeah,
says.
because you've never done this before.
Wow, good thing.
I'm kind of worried about her seeing him with his like school books because they're already graduated. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
oh, you don't have that memorized already?
17.
Yeah, so it's a very rare creature, but I mean it's hard to miss, right? A giant white gorilla.
Right.
It's a creature called a Girallon, spelled Girallon, and they're just like big, horrible, like monstrosities that were created by the Venarans. This one is exceptionally big and brutish, but they don't have any other really magic powers. They're just giant 4-armed gorillas.
They don't have any particular kind of weakness or anything like that.
Not really. You know that they can attack a lot of times because of all those arms. Like
Right.
getting into melee with them is really dangerous. But they don't have any weaknesses or anything like that.
What have I done?
Gotcha. Cool.
Should have pulled out your monster manual, man.
Cool. That's your action.
That's
Do you want to move closer to it or stay where you are?
I want to move as close as possible. No, I think I'll stay exactly.
Like as you're reading.
I want to.
Okay, cool. All right, Val. You and Val are still in the doorway. You want to
Yep.
attack with your bow or move into melee?
Bow.
Cool. Do it.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Awesome.
For max damage, 10.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you guys shoot them both off. They both come up towards the face. Val actually rolled a crit. So I'm gonna say he like puts it in the nose, and so there's like one in the cheek and one in the nose. As it rears back.
And we look
Takes
at each
about
other
20
for that
damage.
like nice solid moment.
Yeah. Beautiful. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty badly hurt. It's scratching at its face. So the only one it can reach right now is the axe beak. So it's just going to turn and make an attack against the axe beak.
Careful, Axe Beak.
All right, here we go, kids.
Remember
Oh,
what
the
happened to that
humanity.
poor child who thought she was king of the ogres.
What's your AC?
My AC is 11.
Okay, cool. So it comes in with one fist and it grabs you right around the neck like this. You take 13 damage from that. It's gonna pick you up off the ground and then ram into your body with one of its other fists.
Oh shit.
But that one actually misses, so it brings that fist in and you kind of like turkey out of the way.
It's a very
So it has you up off the ground and it like is trying to pummel you, but you're kind of like flapping back and forth to get away from it.
Yeah.
And that's the Girallon's turn. All right.
Wow.
Back up
Okay.
to the top with Jrmi.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna give some bardic inspiration to Moss.
Yeah.
Dunker.
And then I'm gonna come out from behind the pillar. How far away am I from the gorilla?
You're
The
30 feet.
Girallon.
I would say about 15 feet at this point because it moved closer to get
Okay.
to.
Are there any cages above it?
Yeah, totally.
Can I try? I want to try to shoot an arrow through the rope.
Absolutely.
Get
Yep,
a
go
cage.
for it.
Okay.
Make that attack.
No, that's nothing. That's a 7.
Okay. You shoot it and it gets lodged in one of the cages and it kind of like tilts sickeningly, making that shot easier next time. If you want to shoot, I'll say you have advantage on the next shot.
Cool.
Try to knock that cage down.
I'll yell that
Okay.
to people.
I have advantage on the
Just
next
to
shot.
focus.
Just shoot the cage. It's not. I have advantage.
I'm the best. Okay. So Odo comes in. By the might of Avandra! And he brings the longsword down. You see it kind of glow, like, so he's about to do a smite. Yeah, I think so. He hits. Cool. Bunch of damage to it. Nice. Yeah, cool. So he comes in and slashes it. The ape kind of rears back, and you see this glowing, radiant wound in its side. Dalga also comes in with an axe, but she... oh, yeah, that's an 18. Good work, Dalga. Yeah, oof, and she slams it brutally.
Nice.
Like hacking away at its leg.
Just takes one of the feet.
So it's kind of turning and trying to grab and being like semi-surrounded. It at least has more targets now.
Yeah.
Moss.
That's good because otherwise
Speaking
I'll
of which,
die.
Moss, it is your turn. Go for it.
Speaking of, so I'm grappled, correct?
You're grappled, yes.
Does it look like I could steal the necklace off of him?
Yeah, you could try. I would say, what do you think, like a dex or maybe an attack roll against the necklace to get it to drop? Like, because it's just got like a ratty cloth rag.
Yeah,
that it's on.
I
So just
probably
like hack it.
especially if I'm right there. I don't know. Like, he's got my neck, but I'm sure my neck is like.
Yeah, super long, totally.
Yeah. So I'm sure
And he's
he'll
not paying
probably-
attention to you.
I think
Yeah.
I'll try to attack him at the neck to try and get
Go for it.
the necklace off.
Sounds good to me.
That's a great.
And
I'll just make the AC
I
a
just roll
little
this
higher.
with my
yeah.
D20.
You can do it for anything. Just bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
for your D20.
For
Go
my
for it.
D20,
It's got to be a
but-
D20 roll, yeah.
But it's not damage, right?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Right, well, I totally used it really, really well.
Right.
I rolled a 1 on the Bardic Inspiration,
Aw.
but on the D20, I got a 16 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
So I got a 21 mod.
Yeah, that'll do it. Cool. Give me some damage.
Nice.
8 damage.
Yeah, you slice that thing right in half. So you cut the cord, you hit into the ape. I'll say it takes that damage.
I think I'll probably hit it and then go.
You see that the weight of the pendant, instantly once that thing is cut, drops it thunk to the ground. And it starts to roll
That's
with
what
a
I was trying
like.
to think. Black Cauldron. You know that guy with the axe beak and the hat? That's exactly what it
Yeah.
looked like, just really big.
Oh, I think that's Quest for Camelot,
Quest
right?
for Camelot. That's what it is. I was
Yeah.
like, is it Black Cauldron or?
Yeah. But the thing hits the ground and makes that like sound as it starts to roll across the ground. The ape like freaks out at having lost it.
Oh boy.
Okay, cool. Nice work, Moss. It's Althea's turn.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
see that one bird thing just come up, like, puts glasses on, deal with it.
Thug life.
Okay, so you see she flips up into a page, makes kind of a gesture like this, so swirling her hand around, and you see that the area all around you guys on the ground underneath the ape starts to get really slick and covered in a viscous fluid. You recognize grease.
Level
Grease
one
BOP,
folks.
Oh, the ape actually keeps its feet, so it like drops 2 or 3 of its limbs to hold itself there. But both Odo and oh my gosh, holy cow! Okay, so Odo and the ape and Dalga all keep their feet. It gets like really slippery, but they all manage to keep their feet. I rolled 2 crits and a 17, so like it gets really slippery over there.
Luckily for me, the ape has my throat in a death grip, so I'm not
Absolutely,
touching the ground.
yeah, totally. It's all kind of like slipping and sliding around. What do you want to do, Theo?
I want to cast a spell on this
Cool.
ape. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb,
Cool.
and yeah, let's see how I do, everyone.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh boy, I rolled a 13.
13 against its AC.
I think so.
I
yeah.
do not think that will hit it.
Okay.
No, it will not.
It looked really cool.
I bet it looked cool.
Anything
though.
else?
I guess I'll move closer. If it seems like people
Okay.
have this thing like kind of in control, like in one area, I'll probably try to move within like, what's my speed? It's 30. So yeah, I'll move my full speed as close to it.
Okay.
With that, would still
So
be.
you'd be about 15 feet away from
Well,
it.
okay, I'll be like 30 feet away.
Okay, sounds good.
30 feet
15 feet forward.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. Val and Val, you want to make another shot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go for it.
16 to hit.
16 will do it. You see Val adjusts his aim a little bit and goes a little higher, shooting towards the cage.
Nice.
Go for it. What's the damage?
Monster. 4 damage on my end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he snaps the cord and it comes flying down. Do you want to roll me 3d6 damage, Jrmi?
Oh, yeah.
This is Jeremy's idea.
Yep.
I suck at rolling damage. 6.
Okay. So it comes crashing down. The ape like looks up, like confused.
Piano.
And you hear Veldin go, "Nice idea, short stuff." He starts to load another arrow. Okay. The Giralon has a lot of targets now. So it is going to make 2 attacks, one against Odo and one against Dalga. It's a miss against Odo and a hit against Dalga. Dalga takes some more
He's just
damage.
swinging moss. Hit him.
Yeah, so like 2 of the arms punch, and then he brings Moss around and he's gonna throw Moss at both of them. So Moss, give me a dexterity save, please.
Okay, let's see what the Axe-Beak's got on Dex. It's got a... It's okay. It's better than mine.
It's a lot of dex this week, I noticed.
Yep. Ooh, 16 or 15.
Nice.
15.
Okay, cool. So you manage to kind of like come to your feet awkwardly. Odo rolls out of the way, but you do basically trample over Dalga, who like doesn't even try to dodge. Dalga actually drops and is trampled by you and does not get back up.
Oh my god.
So you're back on your feet as an axe beak turning around, and you see the dog has been trampled and Odo is standing to the side. Giralon roaring at you. Okay, Jrmi, it is your turn.
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
I did the ape roar so loud that something fell off my bed in the other room. Like it went,
I think that's your ghost, actually.
oh, you're right.
Can I get to Dalga?
Yeah, you could basically spend your move action to get over there. That's cool.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do a cure wounds, if I can.
Okay.
Or do I need to do a medicine check first?
No, you can do a cure wounds. Yeah, she's just at 0, so she'll take whatever healing you give her.
Okay. She'll get 7.
Okay. Awesome. She comes to and grabs your throat. Oh, sorry, lass. Sorry. Gets back up.
And I'm dropped now.
Right.
And you're dead. You're slain. Okay.
No, we gotta go back. I just pooped my pants.
Odo will swing with his sword again. Tries to do another smite, but misses and just slices a few bones that just instantly powderize. Okay. Dalga will get up and just like needlessly charge right back into the battle. Yeah, she gets a 19. Nice work, Dalga. Okay. Yeah, she slams the ape in the shin.
Oh yeah.
You kind of have to like step out of her way, Jrmi, as she goes by because she thunders by you. All right, Moss, it is your turn. You are an axe beak once again.
Well, I never stopped being an axe beak.
That's true.
Not
You've
in
always
spirit.
been an axe beak in your heart.
Yeah. I think Axebeak is gonna look around. He's got a hella move here, so I'm gonna try and whoop back around and try to get the flanking on again.
Okay, sure. Go for it.
So I think he'll skirt around the edges and come back. You know, like
Okay.
that head just.
Yeah,
He'll probably
totally.
be swinging it the whole time. So by the time it comes back, it's whap.
Yeah, that's awesome. It unfortunately does not confer any attack bonus, but
Oh, it doesn't. I thought it was. I thought they gave advantage, but man, whatever.
that's for rogues. Yeah.
Only rogues. Really.
Unless-
I
yeah,
really need to read
uh-huh.
the 5e rules. Apparently.
This happens to me all the time where I'm like, oh, this thing? Oh, is that not a thing anymore? Like, opportunity attacks screw me up because they're so different from the way they used to be. Yeah. Sorry, dude. But you could in a different position,
Whatever.
though. That's good.
Either way,
Go for it.
it looks cool.
It looks super cool.
Especially with sound.
So I don't have to worry about grease, or do I have to worry about grease?
Oh, you do have to worry about grease. Good point. Give me a dexterity save, please. Thank you for reminding me.
You're
I
welcome,
know.
and I hate you. I'm fine. 18.
Cool. Yeah, you're hopping across the
17.
bones.
Yeah, so it's just like.
Yeah, you're.
As you swing.
All right, and for the attack, a mod 21.
Boom.
Oh yeah. Give me that damage, yeah.
Give me that damage.
Damage comes to 4.
4. Okay.
Chipping away at it.
Still damage. Awesome. Hack. Okay, cool. And then it is Althea's turn. She's kind of running out of spells. I don't really deal damaging spells. I have area effects. Let me look at my character sheet for a moment.
Maybe you can give us a boost or
You see
something.
her, like, her eyes glaze over, and there's, like, a little, like, see-through thing next to her.
Yeah.
Go to the menus.
Just kind of like standing there, like little tiny things. Just kind of like adjusts her robe.
AFK
Funny.
above. Like,
Changes her hair color.
She casts another spell, and you see it sort of in the middle of it. It contains a weird laughter, like Alahama, and she casts it. The ape kind of like is struck by it, starts to giggle a little bit, and then just goes back to growling. It looks like her spell didn't totally take. She's like, and it's very like upset. It like throws the book on the ground in anger. Okay, Theo, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'll tell her to don't be so worried about being smart. Just have fun. This is the fun part of being a spellcaster.
Just let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
Destruction.
And with my orb, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on this creature.
Nice.
Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money.
that's the opposite of big money.
It was almost a 15 though.
It's almost a 20.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah, I was a 7, so I miss.
Yeah, I like that. Like, just have fun, and you shoot it like way off in the wrong direction.
Blows up, like the room explodes, and there's like this tons of debris.
A bunch of cages fall down. Yeah.
The wrong
tons of
spot.
destruction.
At the end of it, goes, see?
You see, you just have to have fun.
Ridiculous. All right, it's the Val and Vel team.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Ooh.
So what's your alignment again?
8. Yeah, he missed as well. So you guys fire off. Maybe you're distracted by the lightning that goes shooting across. Like, what the?
We were just gazing into each other's eyes. Just
Yeah,
not
just
even paying attention.
the arrows twang off in completely the wrong direction. Beautiful. Okay, the Giralon will make 3 attacks.
I hope he doesn't
let's
hit me.
see.
3
The
attacks.
one against the axe beak. Oh yeah, baby, that's a hit. One against Dalga is a miss, and one against Odo is a hit. So both axe beak and Odo get hits. That's 8 damage to you, axe beak.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was.
I'm not done with you yet, bud.
Oh, farts.
Well,
Well, we're done with being an axe.
so you get. Oh, I see. You get grabbed by the neck again. Do you maybe by the leg this time? Do you get turned back into moss?
Yeah, if he grabs me and I take 8 damage, I'm back to moss.
Okay, so you're a little dwarf, and he's like about to punch you, and like confused. I didn't grab you.
As like,
but
and
he does
very,
that same thing, Rachel.
very much a smaller target. Like
Absolutely.
I'm not only a dwarf,
It's the
I'm
same-
a diminutive dwarf.
Just
It's like he's got Odo in one hand and you in one hand, and the other hand's going to try to punch. So a punch against you, that's a hit, and a punch against Odo is also a hit. So Moss, you will take another 9 damage,
God. Okay.
Damn.
and Odo also seems to be beaten into unconsciousness.
Aw.
Just sort of, you guys are both hanging limply.
Oh, I'm still awake.
You're still awake, totally. Oh, okay, cool.
How are you?
All right, that is the Giralon.
He's down an eye.
I'm
Jrmi,
under half
it is your turn.
by 1.
Jrmi.
He's like, Odo is like, I meant for this to, and he gets punched right in the middle of this.
God. I'm gonna, I guess, do healing word on Odo.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So I'm within 60
The other
feet
thing
of
you
him.
would notice, Jrmi, and you can still cast Healing Word, the eye has started to roll across the floor and is like coming closer to you. It's big, massive.
I 100% forgot I cut that off.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
too.
it's been rolling, man. Just
Just crushing its way across the floor. You can ignore it or do whatever, but it's coming towards you, basically.
Maybe I should try sleep instead.
On the Giralon?
Well, it's just 90 feet. I think it's like.
Sure. The way that this spell works, and you would know this, that like you roll a certain amount of hit points, and if you aren't over that amount of hit points, it's not depleted. This thing is just bloodied, so you don't feel like you have enough sleep power
Maybe I don't try sleep.
to do that. Yeah, I mean that's just one of those things you would know because of the way the spell works. I don't want you to cast it and have no chance possibly of success, right?
Okay, yeah, I'll try healing word on
Go for it.
Odo.
Do it.
Well, he gets it, so it's just
Oh yeah, okay. What's the
5 hit points.
5 total?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He is conscious. He gets punched. I meant for that to happen. He barely notices that he was unconscious. Okay, cool. Odo then will take his turn, and he will attempt to escape. He does. So he like is grabbed, and he wriggles his way out, and is on top of the ape's hand.
Nice.
Just tries to drive his sword down into it. He fails though, so it kind of blunts off the side. All right, Dalga is still conscious. She'll just attack again, doing her thing. She misses, but she has advantage because of her reckless attack. Still misses, so just wailing, like unaware of hits or misses, just kind of swinging her axe around. All right, Moss, it is your turn.
Far out. So, did you mention what this was? Did I hear what this creature was, or was I paying attention?
I don't think that he even announced it. I think he just
Okay.
learned that. Yeah.
It's true.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, I'm like, he's probably gonna grab me and then punch me and say, "Oh, you!" And then my string of cuss
sure.
words just come out.
Absolutely.
So, to make Dalga proud,
Yeah.
Nice.
I heal for 5, putting me up to 14, which is fine.
Nice.
And then at the end
If
of
you do that, if you start cursing, she'll just start cursing out reflex, like, you stone sucking son of a goat. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the dwarven.
you like a piece of... Yeah, just like back and forth, adding to it, so it's just like a very powerful spell.
This tapestry of profanity, yeah.
And then the other thing I'm going to do is right after that, it's like, I'm not going to hurt you, we're best friends. And like, grab his little paw, like upside down, because I'm just hanging there. Grab his little paw,
Right.
it's like, we're best friends. And I'm going to try to use, I highly doubt this will work, but animal friendship.
Oh, the spell animal friendship?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What can you target with that?
1 action, 30 feet. I need a morsel of food, which I guarantee you I have somewhere.
But does it say a beast? Like, what does it say as the target?
The spell lets you convince a beast
A beast.
That you
okay.
mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Okay, it does have higher than 4
Alright,
intelligence,
cool.
unfortunately. It is not a beast. And you would know that, though, before you cast it. The same way that Jrmi would know that about her sleep spell, you would know that. So you don't have to cast it.
Okay, no, then I 100% am not going to cast it. I'm going to say, I'm here to hurt you. And then, so like upside down, just looking at this thing, it's probably going to like bring me up to its face and then just produce flame.
Yeah, go for it.
So I got a 17.
Oh, absolutely. Give me that damage.
And he takes 3 fire damage.
Oof, he doesn't like that. Yeah, I think absolutely he brings you up to snarl at you like, wait, I thought you were a bird, and then it's hit in the face with it. Nice. Okay, Althea is pretty low on spells. She just drops the book and just goes, oh, sod it all, and casts like this, and you see magic missiles go flying out of her hands.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Lightning bolt. They hit the creature, but they don't seem to do very much damage. Okay, Theo, it is your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do Shocking Grasp.
Awesome.
So
I think you might have to be adjacent.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Right,
you got to grab that SOB.
Well, then I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Go for it.
The same. I did this earlier, but yeah, you'll see this Ray of Frost come from my old. 14.
14 will just do it.
Yeah.
I guess I should have tried to wiggle free, but man, whatever.
Okay. You wouldn't have gotten that great shot in his face.
Yeah, right? The upside down.
Whopping 1 point of damage.
Boy, you guys are doing it. You're living the dream.
We're real adventurers.
Chipping away.
All right. Okay, so it is Val and Vel again. You want to keep shooting?
Yeah, I'm shoot that beer. Not yet, but I'm going to right now.
Yep.
17 to hit.
Oh yeah, give me that damage.
God damn it, 4 damage. It would have been higher. You fucking.
Okay. So you shoot it.
That's fair.
Sure.
That's fair.
Get it in one of the hands.
Yeah.
But Vel turns his arrow up and hits another one of the cages, and it drops down and deals a little bit more. It cracks on his back. Okay, cool. And then it is the Giralon's turn. So it's got you still, Moss.
Yep.
So it's gonna pick you up and it's gonna hurl you across the room over towards Vel and Val. So I need you to give me a dex save, Moss, and you to give me a dex save, Val.
Okay.
I wish I was still a bird.
I failed horribly.
How'd you do?
I'm with her.
Okay, cool. You two guys crash into each other. Vel like dodges nimbly out of the way, but you just get slammed. Yeah, you get slammed and take. Ooh, you both take 14 bludgeoning damage as you're slammed together.
As I slam into her, I'm like, black.
Just flat face down.
Yeah, I'm down at 0 actually.
Oof,
I'm
brutal.
definitely just kind of down.
I wish I was a half orc.
You're still conscious, right, Val? You have more than 14.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Just check. I was like, oh god.
No, yeah, we're good.
Okay. Cool. And then the Giralon will attack the other 2 people that are adjacent to it. Oh, and that 1.
Yeah.
And a crit. Oh no.
Is that against the dwarf?
So yeah, it's against the dwarf. So
The dwarf number 2.
yeah.
Dwarf B.
Dwarf number 2 is like fighting with the axe, and the fist just comes down and crunches her to the earth. You hear kind of a "Castle!" She gets crunched. You're not sure if she's dead or alive or what it is. But
Definitely
he
not.
can't manage to get a hold of Odo, who's like running around on his shoulders, trying to swat him up. Exactly. Ha! You stupid monkey! It's an ape! Says that. Okay. Back up at the top with Jrmi.
Am I within 60 feet of Moss?
Yes, definitely.
Healing word.
Oh yeah.
Healing word. Even cooler. So, okay, you have 5.
Ooh.
And then, can I move slightly? Is that thing still rolling at me? Can I, like...
Yeah, it's about 10 feet away. Not like immediately towards you, but sort of past you.
The smell I left on you, by the way, when I
Yeah,
hit you.
past you.
Oh, I'm gonna run after it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can run over and stop it if you want.
You're not picking.
It's maybe about like
No,
2-3 feet tall, so it's about your size. You can kind of stop it from rolling. Give me a wisdom save.
You're gonna turn into a beast.
What's gonna happen?
Jrmi suddenly
I go
transforms
blind.
in an extra one.
17.
Yeah, as you put your hands on it, you feel this power kind of surge from it, and you can feel it sort of trying to take control of you, and you manage to push it down. And you basically can touch this thing without fear of it trying to mentally probe you. If that makes sense. Cool. Awesome. Cool. That is your turn. Odo. Let's see. Yeah, Odo is going to basically slide down the back of the ape and go running over to Dalga. And you see his hands kind of glow, and he puts his hands on her. She comes up. Oh, you son of a!
Everything she says is just like cussing.
She's in a rage, so just spit and horrible. So she'll get up and charge past him right back to the ape. She succeeds on her dexterity to enter the grease and attacks with reckless attack. Oh, she rolls 2 3s.
Oh.
So she's just crushing bones and swinging this huge axe around. Okay, Moss, you are conscious.
I think Moss will get up, like look around, like, well, that sucked. And he'll look around, find the monster, and then just be like, and start throwing more fire at him.
You got it.
I'm gonna spread out from these two though, like just.
Okay, yeah. Don't make yourself such an obvious like grouping.
I'm gonna move away from them, but just sling some fire at that giant beast. And I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, it's gonna hit like a
Okay.
or something.
Yeah.
It's just flying off, like one of those shitty little last fireworks, right?
Moss is probably he's probably just like, oh, my arm's broken.
Althea shoots another magic missile, and they pound into the side of the ape's face. But you notice the ape is like not really paying attention. It's kind of staring down at Jrmi. Theo, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
How far away am I from Jrmi?
From Jrmi? 15 feet, I would say.
I guess, do I see that she picks up the eye and all
Yep,
that jazz?
yep.
Okay, I want to run over to her then. And
Okay, cool.
I want to do like an Arcana check on the eye or something.
Are you going to touch it?
She's touching.
What would
She's
Theodûir
touching
do?
it, right?
Yeah, it's not the same size as her because she's like a young halfling. It's about 2.5 feet tall, so she's like holding it in place.
Kind of like those massive balls that are in water. You can like stand
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll touch it because I'm trying to examine it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Hey.
Wisdom? Oh, I got a -1 to wisdom. So I rolled a 9.
No.
What?
This orb, this eye, is yours. And you will not have anyone else touch it, and you will not have anyone else near it. It's yours.
All right, so I'll grab it and I'll try to take it from Jrmi, I guess.
Okay, Jrmi, do you let it go?
No.
Okay, opposed strength contest, you two. Roll me strength checks.
The strongest characters on our team.
Yeah.
We both rolled a 3.
We're both just hugging it.
So you're just tug of warring it back and forth, right? Like there's no one who's clearly emerged as the victor.
You must let go.
Why
This
do
is
you
not
get it
for
so
you.
bad? It's not for you.
You're just a
Why
child.
for?
You do not understand.
I'm only 40.
All right, Val and Vel, what's the plan?
Here it is. Here's the strength war right here. Oh, jeez, it's mine.
No, I want it.
We're doing the best we can. You'd be dead.
You should be.
Val, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep shooting at that dude. Did Veldon come check on me since I was crumpled? No, that's mine.
No, you already used it.
So you turn and you see that Moss is down and has finally come up and thrown the fire. You're gonna turn around with your bow. He's like somehow right there.
Oh, hey.
You all right?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so
You have to be more careful next time. I don't want you to get hurt.
He has got to smell the imprint that I left on that
You
girl
did
when
it.
I
I don't
slammed her.
agree to that.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
He got really close and was like, oh god.
It's a terrible, terrible smell. I haven't really smelled much of anything since my parents were killed by that shadow dragon. This is the first thing I've smelled since then. It's positively rank.
All right. You want to make an attack?
Yes.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
Okay. He's so you can hit him. Val is so distracted by that smell, he actually like, just twangs the shot. It's like, oh god, not like this.
Gets you in the eyes.
Your asshole lost.
Totally.
It's
Burns the nostrils.
7 damage.
Okay, yeah, that's solid. Once again, the ape like takes the shot, but just doesn't seem to react. The ape is gonna pad over to you, Jrmi, crunching its way through the bones. Dalga will make a swing as it goes by and hit. Ooh, there you go, Dalga. Nice. So she hits it in the leg, and one of its back legs is kind of bent at a weird angle, and it's kind of limping its way over. It like reaches out a finger and puts one finger on the eye.
Ooh.
And then if you guys are wrestling back and forth, you see it kind of like fill with new purpose, and it's going to try to rip it away from you. Both of you give me a strength save. Excuse me.
7.
7. Jrmi?
4.
It's like it just rolls it a little bit away, and you guys are both like thrown.
Takes my
They
arm.
fall into each
I
other.
have no arms.
Yeah, your arms pop out of your sockets. No. It rolls it a little bit away like a marble and picks it back up in its fist. And like brings it to its forehead like that. And it's kind of sitting there like, oh! I have it again. Okay, Jrmi, it is your turn.
Well, poop. Okay. I have nothing. Try the hand crossbow, I guess, on a cage. Maybe that's above it.
Yeah, you can find another cage. Yeah, I'll say there's one more cage. Oh no, it just moves. There's a couple more
Can I
cages.
back away first, or am I within like it attacking me distance?
You can back away. I suppose if you move, no, because it's only 10 feet. Yeah, so it's got a reach of 10 feet, so you can back away without
Okay,
problem.
I'll back away a little bit, and then I'm gonna try and shoot
Okay.
at a cage.
Shoot a cage. Go for it.
22.
Yeah, give me 3d6 damage, please.
Yeah. 8.
Oof, really?
Yeah.
8?
Well.
Hilarious. So it's holding it, and the cage comes down on its head. Boom! It drops forward, and the thing rolls out of its hand and like rolls right back to your feet, and it lies there dead.
Oh my god!
What was the last answer to the question we had outside? Like
Nobody.
Who is fit to wield the Eye of Kimbu?
Nobody.
No one.
I'm gonna scream that at it.
No one!
Yeah, sure.
Nobody.
Do I still feel that?
The ape is lying there. Yes, you do. You desperately want it. What do you guys do? You're kind of standing there panting. The orb is glowing scintillantly.
Am I still immune to the thing?
You're still immune, yep.
Cool. I'm gonna stand by it then, I guess. I'm just really mad at the
Okay.
I'm going to.
You see Odo, we did it!
Yes, we did. We did do it, didn't we?
Is there a water basin anywhere where I can wash myself off?
That's an excellent question. I've been stuck in a horrible cage for an hour.
Yeah.
I smell terrible. Truly terrible.
I think both my arms are broken.
What do you want to do, Theodûir?
Wait a minute. I think the big ape is it's getting up again. Look. And if that works, I'm gonna try to grab
Deception?
I'm gonna try to grab the the orb.
Yeah, do a deception check. Because this actually, yeah, deception check with advantage. Ooh. Actually. Did you roll 2 ones?
Not that good, but close.
I got a mod 8.
Okay. So
Okay, Theodûir. Okay.
you point at it, and you guys turn, and you do see that it is actually not getting up, but like something is happening with it. It's moving in a weird way. So it's not like an impossible lie. But I think, Jrmi, you're too suspicious, right? So you're like keeping an eye on him. And you guys can all tell he was like, look, it's getting up, like obviously lying. But you look at the ape, and it's like lying there, it has its hand out, and it's like kind of the bones are cracking, and it seems to be getting smaller and smaller and shrinking, kind of like a werewolf post-transformation. And after a long moment of that, of it shrinking and cracking, and its bones sticking at weird angles, its arms like kind of falling away or withering off, it turns back into like a human-sized like monkey figure, horrible and old and desiccated,
Aw.
and just lying there dead.
Wow.
He chose poorly.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna grab the orb and
I'm gonna try and stop
try to
you.
run away with it.
Try to roll it away.
Strength checks, please.
This is your day, Cody. This is great to watch over here.
Pretty rough. I got a 2.
I got a 17.
2. Okay, yeah, Jrmi, you just like pull it away from him, and he's like scrabbling. No, give it to me.
Jrmi, this is
On
mine!
the ground.
He just starts freaking out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and you guys can tell that he's like ensorcelled by it, right? Like this is not a normal amount of panic.
You must give it to me.
I'm gonna run away from him because I'm fine.
Okay.
Weirdo about it.
You guys can sort of regroup and just try to keep Theodûir away from it. If you're more than like 15 to 20 feet away from it, Theodûir, it kind of subsides. It's not that like desperate clawing. But whenever you get close to it, it's when it like builds back up. You have to possess it. It's a magic item. It will make you so powerful, Theodûir.
Imagine what kind of creature you would turn into.
Better than your father, I bet.
So, there's only one eye of Kimbu. Who's gonna take it back to the school?
I think Jrmi's got it handled.
Yeah, it doesn't
I think I
try to
should do it.
control me like
Let me take it.
I think my arms are broken.
Oh, here we go. He'll come over to you and he'll put his hands on your shoulders. You regain 5 points, and he'll kind of pop your shoulders back in.
Sweet. I think I feel a lot better about that, thanks.
You're welcome, my friend.
Also, you should wash your hands. I smell real bad.
Yeah, let's find that water basin as quickly as we can, Odo.
I agree. But before we go anywhere, we have to decide who walks out of here with that eye of Kimbu.
I think it should be me.
I think it.
Jrmi's
got it.
Yeah, she's good.
You can make some kind of a check or persuasion, but you see that they're all kind of standing there, like cracking their knuckles, looking a little bit like, you got the treasure, huh?
No.
What do you want to do?
Okay.
Belden, no!
I'll try persuasion.
Sure, go for it. I will give you advantage on this persuasion
Doesn't even
because
need it.
he is your brother. Yeah.
I will take it. That's 24.
Okay. What do you say?
Odo, whenever we were growing up, you always said that the most important thing was to teach, and you always let all of us learn our own lessons. And we came here for Junior Adventures League, and you already did all of this stuff, and we gotta learn. And you're many hearts, so like you gotta.
You gotta be
It
nice.
trails off.
I've got like big like little sister gumdrop eyes going on.
The real
Yeah.
treasure was friendship all along.
Party above all, Odo, and what's more party than your own family?
You've melted my many hearts.
Aww.
Very well. We don't need another victory, do we, boys? We've got plenty of those. You kids can take this back. That was just a test to see if you would let it go. But you didn't. You were a true adventurer. You were brave, and you stood up to your big brother, even though he's so damn impressive.
So damn impressive.
Would you guys like to go home? Get out of this stinky, wet ape hole?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know what I want.
Awesome.
You know what I want, Odo. Just give me the damn orb.
We gotta get a spell cast on this guy. He's got a little bit off the deep end.
Shower. My God.
So that is where we will conclude this adventure. You guys can climb out of the temple, and you guys can all go back to the school together. You guys probably have some kind of a teary goodbye, depending on your relationship with your individual counterpart.
Can Velda and I make out?
No, you're too young.
Val needs to have
yeah,
her
I like
first
the idea that-
kiss. She's 13, all right?
You're way too young.
That like they're ready to go and they can't find you anywhere, right?
I thought she was 15.
No, she's 13.
13? That's a little young for Velden. Velden might say something about how maybe when you're a little older kid, but like, I don't think
Yeah, that's
he's gonna make
I
out
thought
with
she
a
was 15,
13-year-old.
and I was like, okay.
know, 15.
He basically gives you.
Go with it.
He basically gives you the equivalent of like his sending information, so you can send a sending spell to him if you want to contact him. Basically, his digits.
I'll let you know.
Buddy.
I'll be
Yeah,
in touch.
absolutely. We got a few years yet.
Call me back when you're 18, sweetheart.
Val,
I have no
see
problem
you
with
got
this.
you got the pen pal, Val?
Yes, that's what he is.
The pen pal.
Althea will approach you, Theodûir. I know some people that might be able to cast some sort of a restorative spell on you. It seems like you are in sort of a bad way with the artifact and all.
Yes, I am seemingly not myself.
That's all right.
I don't like this side of me.
I
It's too needy and.
I was once turned into a pig for a couple of hours. It was quite a terrible experience.
Yuck!
So
That is
I can
disgusting.
sympathize. It was quite accidental.
So you know the
She sort of
feeling.
like turns and walks away. What did you say?
You know the feeling then.
How disgusting it
Not
is.
to be yourself.
Well, yes, that was all I was trying to say, Theodûir. And then you had to go and say something absolutely brutish. Kind of storm off. Yeah.
But I. Oh.
Nope, gone.
You didn't get a pen pal, but
I think
did.
Miss Gruff drunk, and I was like, so what was that word? You said a couple words in there that I just need to know, and there was one.
Oh, that's something my father used to say. He always used to call me when he was really drunk. He would say,
And she starts telling you all these incredibly elaborate forms.
Moss is just like, these are just great words.
She keeps like slapping you on the back to the point where like you're worried you're gonna take more damage, right? Whenever she says something.
Oh, there goes my arm. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, little sister, you didn't handle yourself too half bad out there.
This sounds kind of like that was nice. Thanks, Odo, for not
Yeah,
letting
of
us
course.
die and stuff.
Well, I mean, you might even say that you helped rescue us. Because a lot of my party fell down to that hole or whatever. Acid and whatnot. That hole or whatever.
Okay, well, be
If
careful.
it hadn't been for you, we would have been in deep, deep doo-doo.
Well, I'll say hi to Mom later when I see her, and should I tell her when you'll be home next so we can have people over? Because she'll want to know when the neighbors can come over.
That's all going to depend on my mistress, Adventure.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
Turns and looks up.
ask her when, and then let us know.
Ask her when.
when she says you can.
Oh, well, you're kind of rude at the moment.
I may.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys are teleported back to the School of Future Adventurers, and that is where we will conclude this season. Nice work, everybody. We did it. Yay! All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry we ran a little over on that last little bit. I appreciate that you guys stuck it out. So that is the end of our first arc of Season 1 of Junior Adventurers League. You guys are now officially a graduate of the first year of the program, which means you can finally level up. You're now going to be third level adventurers. We're going to change the way that we do the leveling going forward. Kate and I have a cool system that involves some patches. But before we get into too many of that stuff, I want you guys to go into the chat, if there's anyone still watching, and vote for who you think deserves the merit patch this week. There were a lot of different awesome moments, so it could really kind of go to anybody. Just go ahead and write, the vote and then the person's name. We don't have a box, but we can easily count it up. I don't think there's too many people in the chat right now. Go ahead and do that while we kind of conclude business here. Yeah, great. Thanks for playing, everybody. We're going to take a little break. Kind of in the story, we're going to say that the junior adventurers go back to school and do a little bit more study, and then the next season is the next summer. So you guys will be 1 year older, you will be 1 year wiser, and have some new skills that you can use.
Of like me just on the like battle little.
Oh, we're absolutely going to do a montage of the school year before we get back
Moss
in.
is
Yes,
just sitting
totally.
there looking at rocks and they're like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's too
Stop
much.
it. Theodûir's in his room
ridiculous.
alone with his pillow.
It's a close up on Moss, and he's sitting there like shaking his head, writing stuff down, very studious.
Right, so
And then back
looking
out,
at
just
a rock.
rocks.
Just rocks. Oh, interesting. Of course. We cut to like Jrmi, who went on tour Hannah Montana style, and there's just thousands of screaming fans. Like, you actually have a secret life as a pop star playing your kazoo that nobody knows about. You have to like keep it quiet.
Tell
Right?
them it's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous for them. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, she can woo a crowd, but can she handle high school?
actually one of the lines from it.
That's like the premise of the
Might
show,
well
right?
be,
Yeah. Awesome. So we're going to take a break from streaming for just a little while we get this figured out, but we're still going to have something going on. It might not be Junior Adventures League, but we'll be streaming something. And then as soon as we get all of our stuff back together, we have our graphic designer design a whole bunch of really awesome patches that are going to factor into how we level next time. That'll be really cool.
I think every week should have a different one of us just doing a random dance. Just solo.
Lose yourself.
Just solo dance, yeah. This is the buffering screen. Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Let me jump in the chat really quick and just see how the... Oh, you guys, we have a bunch of names we're going to read. So if you guys liked this stream, you can go check out our Patreon, where we have a bunch of our loyal patrons who have donated to help us make the second season of our web series. If you are one of those patrons, you get to have your name hilariously mispronounced on our stream, which we are about to do right now. We might just say something totally bonkers. Most of you have had your names butchered at least once, but if not, we're going to do it for you right now. Let me pull it up. Okay. So do you guys want to start?
Yes.
Who wants to start? We have 10 of them, I think, to read today.
I will read the first two.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Go that way.
Yeah, that works.
Thank you so much for being a Patreon patron for Experience Points, the web series.
Mm-hmm.
This first personal thank you is going out to Tawny Stayerk.
Tawny Stayer.
There.
And the second personal thank you for being a Patreon member for the Patreon of XP web series goes out to Leet.
Lead. Awesome.
Alrighty, and then we have another huge thank you to Aloof Hanin. Aloof Hanin, thank you so much.
Aloof
Hanin.
Hanin. That's so nice of you.
Yep.
Wow, thanks, Aloof
And
Hanin.
of course, we cannot let this night go by without thanking the Cinnamon King.
Let's make it.
The
The
Cinnamon King.
Summer King.
The Cinnamon King.
Wow.
Sandy.
Thank you so much for your donation.
We have another major thank you to Ashy Ritchie. Ashy Ritchie.
Thank you, Ashy Ritchie.
Ashy. This is my
And
baby.
and then the other thank you goes to Sad Auner. Sad Auner.
Sad
Sad Owner.
Sad Downer.
Sad
Wow.
Downer.
Thank you so much, Sad Downer.
I really want to thank Danny Channy. Just want to
Hey, Danny Channy.
Danny Channy.
Danny Channy.
Been our good friend this whole stream.
Yes.
Yay.
And boy, it's so hard to just ruin it. Pile up Villa Robbles.
Pile up.
Pile up
Pile up
Villa
Villa
Robbles.
Thank you,
Robbles.
Pile up Villa Robbles.
Awesome. We have 2 more people we're gonna thank. We're gonna thank my good friend Ryan Davis. Thank you so much, Ryan. We really appreciate all that you've done for us. And of course, my good friend Edro Bin Sun. Edro,
Yep.
if we didn't have you here, I don't know what we would do without you specifically, Edro
Bin Sun.
Bin Sun.
He's out there somewhere.
Yeah,
Son of Bin.
somewhere.
Son of
Thank you so much for
Bin.
tuning in, guys. We're going to take a little break for a bit, but we'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now remember, what's our motto? In 3, 2, 1. Wait, hold on, stop!
Who won the vote?
Oh my gosh, the vote went to Moss. It looks
Yes!
like. Votes for Moss.
Yes!
Moss is the winner this week, despite Cody's horrible felonious attempt to stack the ballot by voting for Theo, which does not count.
Goddamn time.
So no, Moss is the winner, turning into an axe beak. Congratulations, my friend. You are the winner. Now, do not forget our cherished, lovely motto, everybody. Ready? Party above all.
Goodbye.
See, then I have to move so that I
Yeah, you have to change the. That's how it works.